Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. Every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. GMT. This is the audio test. We will be starting soon. Please let us know if any of the two, maybe three commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want all of us to be about equally as loud, and the game should be just barely audible. If there are any changes that you would like to recommend, please feel free to do so. We want the stream to be just perfect for you. I apologize for the slight delay. We were actually, for once, ready to go on time, but I got caught up in having fun. I don't know, that's about it. I will be right there. Into the Discord, where my friends are waiting for me. Friendship or something, I think. I thought I was gonna do something important before I joined that. I'm here.
Welcome.
Oh, hello.
Welcome.
So we created a channel for Sam
Nice.
in the thing. Here, let me send you a screenshot of this name. But it wasn't me. It was by request. I swear.
Who requested this?
Sam.
Oh, okay.
I don't even see the
Sam
channel.
promptly DMs me. I love you, Sam.
Yeah.
Do we have a lobby going on?
We will in just a moment.
Oh.
You can't see the channel because Penny made it only me, Lewis, and Penny. Because Lewis is the admin.
In GG8, I'm probably gonna do something similar where only a handful of people can see it.
I love this channel name.
People are like, is this the fabled Get Late? Trust me, it is no fable, no myth, no legend. You can literally find it every week at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, and 8 p.m. GMT. Not 9 p.m. anymore, it's 8 p.m.
It's actually fabled. We recorded all these streams 3 years ago, and we just play the recordings.
It's really impressive, actually. I don't know how we met some of these players 3 years ago. It was a lot
Crank's
of
actually dead. Crank's actually dead at this point. So.
Dude, 3 years ago, I was still playing TF2.
Man, I died in 3 years. Fuck.
Yeah. Like, you're not even playing them in order. Like, next week it'll probably be like 50 weeks down the line, and then like the next week after that probably be 40 weeks before this one.
Yeah, it's why we never reference the previous week or the next week. We're really careful about that.
Do you guys remember last week when we had Sonic vs. Sage? It was nuts.
Oh my
Dude,
god, I can't believe
broke
how
the
popular this
illusion.
stream's gotten. This stream's gotten so popular. Did you see it was featured
I
on
need to turn you down.
I mean, it was about time that those guys got great. Let's be real here.
You're at 9%.
I physically can't turn Sam down anymore without muting him. It's so hard.
It's not even because he's like annoying. It's just his mic is really loud.
But also,
Well.
Wow. Wait, Sam, say a thing?
Hi.
That was not Sam.
A thing.
You sound about equally as loud to everyone else, so I don't know how you guys have messed up your voluming, but like I seem to have Sam down pretty well.
Yeah, everyone's even on my end. You're at 74, Swag is at 100, and Sam's at 8.
Alright, let me actually see what Sam's at on my. Alright, so Looter is at 120 actually, and he's at
You mad
120, and Swagga is at 122. Oh
my
shit!
god, Swagga.
Oh man.
destroyed.
Swagga, what are you gonna do with your newfound power?
Ooh, Crank flood me. I'm a bad idea.
Crank used to have SG related emotes, but then he had to reset the server or something and lost all of them. What are you talking about?
What? That happened?
Oh, what are you
I was
talking
gonna
about?
say. From I remember right, emotes got released, and Crank, you're like, emotes are pretty cool. So he went into Sam's server and stole all mine.
You made good emotes. The first
I don't
pin
mind.
post in general is, I'm sorry, I stole your OC, Penny, and then like I just added all of these emotes.
They don't get used in Sam, so I'm glad they're here.
Oh hell yeah! I'm so confused that Crank's face is still used. Like, it's one of the.
It's 'cause-
It's used often, and I'm like, it was just a face I made at the camera one day when I was
It's-
really tired.
It's also because it's you, Crank.
Yeah.
We like to see your face.
I wonder how many people know that's actually Crank.
I assume most people assume that that's not actually Crank. It just has my name on it.
See, the thing is, nobody would knew that Crank would be that boy meme.
That boy meme?
That
What?
boy meme.
Oh, that boy meme. Oh, that boy.
Yeah.
Wait, we have the turtles as a turtle on a emote.
Yeah.
Oh, you just noticed? I was wondering how
Yeah.
long it would
My
take you to
favorite.
realize.
I like the ooh cat. That one's probably one of the SMS paints.
The entire conversation was so funny. Why were we talking about Sago the fucking cat?
I don't remember. I don't even know who it is. Owo Dudson Owo. Hello. Oh, we have a lobby.
Yeah, we do. Sam,
Hold up.
I'm gonna fight you.
Mhm.
While we do the audio test, please let us know if any of the bajillion commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. You know the spiel. I just
I'm
need
just
to.
gonna be-
I want to make sure that everything sounds light. So we're gonna play one game, then we're gonna just jump on in. I'm actually less and less upset about starting late, not because I'm used to it, but because I've noticed we're finishing early anyways. Like, people are getting better and better about just being organized. So we're like, we really
Yeah.
don't. It really doesn't matter that much.
I'm into it.
You can dig it.
It's nice.
A lot more relaxing, I think.
I remember.
I feel like
back in
I'm
the
really
old
upset
days.
though because like I don't want people to think I'm wasting their time at the same time, right?
It's just more time to warm up. You know?
Oh wait. Oh.
Nice. Nice.
Hold up. Something's horribly wrong. Okay, so
You're-
before, for some reason, I held backwards and I started walking forwards and I immediately knew that something was incredibly wrong. Okay.
Are we good now?
Yes. Fight me, nerd.
Is the horribly
I crossed
wrong thing-
myself up!
What? Is that the horribly wrong thing? A bad program? Can I cross that up, man?
For some reason, I've noticed that ever since I like started having that problem in DBSZ where my up forward doesn't seem to come out consistently, I've had the same problem in Skullgirls too. I don't know why. Instead of up forward, I'll just get neutral out.
I'm gonna give you the secret tech to beat Sam with your Squiggly, right?
Okay.
He does medium A train plus Squiggly assist, and then you can't punish it because of the not Squiggly, it's the Peacock assist. So what you do is you just freaking daisy him every time he whips it.
Or you just do that. That's how it's
I mean, you can do that too. Just explode the Peacock and everything's okay.
Oh, that's the secret tech.
I mean, even when Van's point, you just explode the Peacock.
Damn, the secret is I let my Squiggly die and then beat you with half a band. That's the secret tech.
He gives you the little bit of hope, and then Beat extends it away.
Why
Implying I
don't
used
why
to
don't
be-
So here we go for the people who just played. There we go. There's
Oh, okay, yeah. So if you guys want to get some sick B&Bs, you can look at chat, type in !! B&B.
Fuck you. I could use a B&B. I can't
Yeah,
do that.
get
We were just talking about you.
Get Great is over.
Wait. Oh, it's Abby! Hello.
Oh, bye, Abby.
Yeah, Abby's got.
Oh, welcome back, Abby.
That was interesting. Ah!
No
Scoop!
punish. They just got a daisy. Oh, the dirt! You blocked it, kind of. Freaking stuff symbol startups with JLK.
Oh, that sucks. I like how after you got hit by
Oh
that,
my
you
God.
decided to down back, like that was the correct option.
Focus pokey. What does block? not know block. I only know MDP.
It's not even a DP motion.
Yeah, but it's a DP. Where's the Argus? Oh, that's not an Argus. That's
And
the opposite of an Argus.
dashing in this game is impossible.
No, you gotta do the item first. That's okay. Can't go there. Oh, whatever.
I could not dash with life me in that game. I don't know why. Whatever. It's all
I
good.
suck at button dashing. It's hard.
I wasn't even trying to button dash. I was just trying to double tap forward. Because I gave up on button dashing when it didn't work the second time. Then I'm like, alright, I guess I'll just double tap forward. It didn't work. I don't know why we're playing 3 games, but we'll play 3 games. Call it a day.
Because that's how Get Gr8 works. This is just an example for all the new people watching for Get Gr8, where you play 3
Yeah,
flat
we're
games.
the first match at the beginning of
Actually,
bracket.
pretty sure we're playing 5 this week.
Are we?
Yeah, we are playing 5 this week. I didn't want to correct you.
man.
Like, we are playing 5. Because I didn't want to actually have any reason to assume that we're going to play 5 games.
Okay.
Oh, the trumpet anti-air!
Oh, I was block dash, but whatever. That's fine.
The big play! Does he have the mid-screen?
Nah.
Aw,
The corner went away too fast. I need the corner to push her close to me a little bit.
Keep the strat, rough him in.
Oh, you're right.
It's the best. Ooh. Oof. Flashwire, I feel extremely uneasy for some reason. It's probably because there's 2 bands on the screen.
Hey Sam, are you gonna be commentating with us, or like, what's happening? Are we doing Team Wednesday?
I don't know.
Is that a yes or a no? Because that sounded like neither of those things.
That sounded like words.
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm not doing anything else.
Hell yeah, not having hobbies. Let's go.
My hobby is to be a burden to my friends.
Hey, same! I bet I'm better at it than you.
I
Oh
don't think you
shit!
are.
Have you been labbing?
Dude, I've been laughing all my life.
It's the
It's
only
crazy.
thing I do lab.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Alright, well anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8 every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, and currently 8 p.m. GMT because daylight savings. What we do here is we try to match up against an even-ish opponent. It's not always super even, but like we try to do our best. Get yourself a training buddy, you know, make some friends here, ask any questions in chat or to us directly, and we'll give you some advice. We won't tell you everything that's wrong with your play. We'll try to focus on what you need to work on the most right now, and also touch on some advanced tips and tricks to keep in the back of your mind to just kind of practice on the side, you know? But more than anything, we're here to have fun. This is a gateway to the SJC. SJC is a really friendly and really big community, honestly. Like, we have... I just checked today because someone was bitching about it to Mike Z earlier. We have 35,000 active players, like, right now. Like, that's a
That's
lot.
kind of crazy.
It's kind of hard to imagine, like, that many people are playing Skullgirls that regularly. And for anyone who's wondering, the specific statistic is players who log on once every 2 weeks, like, once within 2 weeks. We've had 33,000 unique sign-ons in the last 2 weeks.
This game is 6 years old.
The game is 6 years old, and people are complaining that, like, nobody plays Skullgirls.
That game.
Yeah, like...
I'm gonna go play in a live game like MVCI.
Dude, MVCI had less players than Skullgirls, like, throughout all but, like, the second week of its life. Which is kind of awesome. There was 1 week in, I think, I want to say last August, where Skullgirls had 60,000 players, which is more than Street Fighter V on release month. Forget release week, release month. It could not keep up with Skullgirls, which is kind of crazy to think about. And then there's people who go around complaining to Mike Z. It's like, I don't care how many times you complain about DBFZ, your game's still not going to be popular. And he's like,
I was reading that thread last night.
It was so
I was
cringy
like,
to read that
holy
thread.
heck.
That kid, that poor kid. He, like, it's so great because he he not only could not stay on topic to try and win the argument, like he like had to switch it to make it about Skullgirls. But on top of that, he was wrong. Like his basis for cheating was wrong. Like it was just, I don't know.
So, before we do anything, Craig,
Yeah.
I need you to do me a favor and check your DMs and tell me if you get this joke for a Krillin buff that may or may not be coming.
Alright, let me... Please.
I mean, this is so funny to me.
Is that just like a meteor?
No, that's Nine's overhead rock.
Oh! Oh my god, yes, please! Actually, the rocket overhead, I think that'd be really good.
I think it'd be broken because you can already set it. Already beats up tech, and you could already set it up so you can overhead low on their wake up if it's
Only in the
overhead.
corner.
I think you can do it mid screen for certain routes.
Oh, I don't know how to do mid-screen. That's interesting.
If you don't do jump C, if you do jump quarter circle forward C instead, like the teleporty one, you end really close to the mid screen.
Oh.
Have to spend meter though.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Either way, Krillin unfortunately is not in this game. Also, shout out to Sparrow who changed her name to
Unfortunately.
GG8 Sparrow set.
Okay, who's on first?
On first, what's on second, and
Ah,
how's on third.
Colin
But-
Ahab's on third.
In this lobby is gonna be Sparrow versus a real robot. A real live robot. Invite to game. Dude, I want, you know, Mind Games, the person who's making the AI for Skullgirls?
Yeah, he's cool.
I want them to have it sign up for Get Great.
Yes, please. I want to give it tips.
Also, the entire I'm so confused. Like people in the GTA chat are like changing the names to like weird. Like there's Sunga set, Shmup set, Spara set. They all have the exact same fortune icon.
That's amazing. I like to think
This
there's
is
just
what
like
I
a
need. This is
coup
mo-
being planned in some DM somewhere.
This is what
They're
I
like-
need in my life.
We're all gonna be Sunset.
There's more. There's news. This goes on. For anyone who's not in the group chat, this is a good time to join the group chat. Not just because it's funny, but also makes it easier for us to keep the show on the road. So join the group chat. You can find the group chat by typing GG8 chat like that. Click that link. Click join chat on the right hand side. We're all equally sunset, but some sunsets are more equal than others. That's good.
You stop that, Crank.
Wait, hold on. Just give me one. I'm not gonna. As much as I want to be part of the joke, I can't change my icon.
It's
too much
probably
for me.
not the best idea right now, just
Yeah.
because you're a co-host, but it's all good. So I invited a real robot. I'm gonna assume that Sparrow set is actually Sparrow, and I'm gonna invite to game.
So I've
make-
never
just-
seen.
If all of you guys change your name, just make sure I'm still able to identify who is who. And if you are not the person that you say you are, you're in trouble. Yes, kind of, sorta. I
Put
don't
you
know.
in a
I
corner.
might like bicker for a little bit, but for now, we're just gonna go ahead and get Sparrow versus a real robot. First match. This is gonna be great. Last night, Sparrow learned how to do quartercircles.
Eh.
It's great.
Um,
Got a head start.
I played against Doja Robot a little bit. I give him a little bit of a write up. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah.
All right. What I'm talking about. So both these players want to ready up. That'd be awesome. Just click, just press the like kick button on the set ready thing, and then you guys are good to go. Wait for the stream delay for them to catch up. In general, if you guys have connection issues, I might as well talk about it. Make sure you guys set your GGPO for 1 per every 80 is what I recommend. It is also recommended by Sage, I think, was about the same amount. It keeps the game looking fairly smooth without your inputs being too colored up. If you ever have to set your GGPO to more than 3, then you probably should not be playing in that connection, frankly speaking.
If you're fighting me, if it's not 0, I will find you.
Did you know I actually fight you on 1?
Ooh,
He doesn't
maybe
need
that's
to-
why you win.
That's probably it.
She doesn't need to fight you on 1. She just kind of does it just to piss you off.
Let's go exhibition match where I'm on 0.
Take off your limiters right there. Alright, whipped grab, round start. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see.
We got JMP. We know the God button.
Okay, yeah. So JMP is actually one of the strongest approach buttons for Bella. Just up forward, you press jumping punch, jumping medium punch. You can also like a double jump, running jump. In this game, you keep your momentum when you jump. You don't lose it. So if you are running, you get a lot more movement when you up forward.
I don't think we know how to get back in Skeleton. Get Skeleton back in the hole.
All right.
So yeah, when you have segment out, you can of course circle back plus a punch to go back. You don't ever want to stay in segment for too long. At this level, it don't matter much, but later on, people are going to start punching you in the face for it.
Yeah.
So
It
you
might
probably
feel
only
satisfying
want
just because like she can ignore hits and everything. Like when she's a skeleton, she has what's called hyper armor. So basically, she can block infinitely, but she can still be grabbed and she can also be snapped. And those two are important. And people at like not even that high of a level, like upper beginner, like early intermediate, people will pick up that you can do that, and they'll punish you really hard for it. On top of that, you're wasting a lot of meter just staying in segment like that. It's fun, but like you're wasting resources to make yourself fun.
They had to pick up. I think that was actually techable, but we didn't tech it. Also, something you're going to want to learn very early on. This is something Sam still gets blown up for. Don't call your assist when it's off cooldown. That's a very good way to make both your characters explode. You want to be a little bit... I don't want to say smarter, because I know you don't know how the game really works yet, but you basically only want to call it when you're not chaining to another button. So like light, medium, and heavy all chain to each other, right? If you want to do pressure, you can do light, medium, heavy, call assist, and then go back to light and start over. You don't want to like light, assist, explode.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it sums it up. Basically, you just want to make sure that you're calling your assist deliberately and not just because it's on cooldown.
Basically,
because having it on screen all the time feels satisfying, and at this level it'll work, but it's a bad habit to get into. And as we said, like Sam still struggles with it. Isn't that right, Sam?
It's also L George, so it's whatever.
Sugar with what, sorry?
Calling assist on cooldown.
Mm.
It's L George, so it's not awful, but it is what explodes you half the time.
The Beowulfs that call their assist on cooldown, because the second time it just comes out and pouts. It's great.
I played a Beowulf I played a person that played Beo second with taunt assist, and they called it on cooldown. That was fun.
That's 10 out of 10. I approve.
We got a lot of hype off that. I'm expecting round start Concha. Let's go. Oh.
I wonder if either of these
Oh
players
my
know
god.
So, I don't think Spare is familiar with charge motion. I know that. I know she knows during quarter cycles. I don't think she knows the charge motion either, so I'm not expecting any sort of run stop attacks. As far as a robot goes, I'm just gonna assume you know what charge motions and run stop is. So, when you do like, oh geez, I don't even know how to begin. Like basically, she has a temporary stance where she runs forward. You should really take advantage of it because it's really useful. It allows you to switch sides really easily against an opponent. It's one of her best approach tools because it's an armored run. I mean, like you get to approach them while being armored. That's pretty cool. You can also make it. It's not safe per se, but like it has a lot of ways to make it safe because you can control exactly when it stops and so on and so forth. It's kind of like
it's one of those moves that I'd say use it, but don't abuse it. There are some fellas that I play against who only approach with run stop, and they just get dash grabbed, and it's like, whatever.
Yeah, it's an approach option, and it's a good approach option that you should be taking advantage of, but it's not the only approach option by any means.
Yeah, it's good, but don't overuse it. I'm not going to go over... We probably shouldn't need to talk about it, because you're kind of helping her out on the side, you know?
Yeah.
So, I like charge inputs. I'm excited.
Yeah. You can go nuts on charge inputs for her if you'd like. Alright, so that was two games. I don't know why Robot disappeared. Oh, Robot's back. Okay. So you guys got 3 more games to go. Keep at it. Do the do.
Freaking charge I think the only reason I like charge motions is because I came from NRS, which already has like back forward inputs.
But it's like not even a charge motion. You can just do that as fast as you want.
That's what screwed me over when I was playing MKX with this like Scorpion's little get over here things like back and forward, and I kept trying to charge it, and it doesn't work if you do that. Like,
yeah.
I did this. Well, it does. For me, it did work. I guess it was because like I had negative edging on or whatever the heck it was. It still worked to like hold back and then do forward. But for some reason, like No, it's like my brain just didn't turn off the fact that like, oh yeah, I don't actually have to charge it. I just kept on waiting 60 frames before doing it, which is fine because I buffer charge all the time. But, like,
Yeah, I was like holding back literally like toward the end of the combo trying to do it. I'm like forward button and I'm like, where's my spear? It's not happening. What's going on?
Somebody install MKX. I missed that game.
I have MKX. I've told you this multiple times.
I don't have my drivers. That's a lot of effort. Anyway, raw tags. Raw tags are really cool because they have invuln frames and they come in with an attack, which means that it is a get out of pressure option. I'm not going to say it's a good one, but it is a get out of pressure option.
it is not a good one. I'll just straight up say it. Like, so using raw tag to like switch characters like that, it's cool. It feels good because your character's suddenly invulnerable and you're coming in with an attack. That will work at this level, but it's once again a really, really bad habit to get into because it comes in with one of the slowest attacks in the game, and any character should be able to punish it as they get more familiar with the game. So for now, it's all right. And you know what? If it's working, then feel free to use it, but do not make it a habit because eventually it's going to turn into something that you only want to use as a surprise tactic. Not something you never want to use, but just as a surprise tactic, really.
Yeah.
Or you can combo into it, but like that's more.
Yeah, at the higher levels, that's basically where you see raw tag, unless they play Bella. Because Bella just crosses. It's a 50-50.
Yo, is that a clarinet in the background? The only instrument I was ever decent at. Well, you can also play band because band is he's got quite the clarinet.
I discovered
Okay, calm down.
I discovered today that I'm a piano prodigy.
Yeah, he sent me a video. That wasn't the right key, also.
Yeah,
It weren't the right notes.
I was following a YouTube video.
I can send you my sheet music if you want it.
I can't read sheet music.
Did I tell you about the friend who played entertainer at another friend's graduation?
You didn't know.
I'll tell you that story later.
Okay.
It's so silly. I just like everything.
Oh my god, the diamond drop. So the diamond drop's really good because it's a 4-frame grab. That's really, really fast. In comparison, the fastest jabs are 5 frames, and those are the fastest moves.
Yeah, like the 5 frames is standard for every character's fastest move, but exactly what
6
Brenda
frames.
said. 6 frames is standard. 5 frames is the fastest. Like you're not gonna find a character that's faster than 5 usually. Bella's the exception to that, where she has a 4-frame grab of all things.
So dumb.
So dumb.
So many times I've been like, somebody tried to mash 360 and I get land cancel diamond dropped and I just die.
Oh man, nice chase. That's commitment. I do like the aggression coming out of Spare, where she's like not afraid to just go forward.
I want to see more buttons.
Yeah.
More aggression.
I want to see more buttons out of Robot. I was gonna say because like Robot's been very content with like trying to punish what Liza's doing. The thing is, in Skullgirls, while this game can be played 100% on reaction, like the main person that told me about that was Kenji, or Shoyu Ramen for those good known as Shoyu Ramen. He really talked about how Skullgirls can be played completely on reaction. While that is definitely true, it is something you got to be like, I guess, careful with, because in Skullgirls, offense is so powerful. In Skullgirls, once you are on offense and you're applying pressure to your opponent, there's a very real chance they're never going to get out. Like, it is a very real chance.
It's a 100% chance.
If you're Swag, it's a 100% chance.
I mean, no. If you're me, it's 0% chance because fucking I'm suck.
So I'm gonna hit somewhere in chat real quick. Lalaroni, come on, hit her with the nasty stuff. End your block string with the diamond drop. I'm gonna hit on that real quick because that's a really common early Bella thing. Right. A lot of people a lot of people will do heavies on block into diamond drop. And the reasoning is you can't punish the heavy because as soon as you try to push a button, you get counter hit diamond drop and you're sad. That's still not a habit you ever really want to get into because as soon as they start push blocking you and your grab whiffs, you have a million years to punch them in the face.
If you want to do any grab stuff, I think the best thing Bella can do is crouch leg kick into GR. Or not in GR, the other one.
Diamond drop, yeah. Crouch leg kick diamond drop it's 6 frame crouch leg.
What's your other?
Oh, 360?
Merry-go-rilla.
Oh, so the non-meter one?
Okay, Merry-go-rilla.
Humble horse if you're into it.
Oh, it's a hit grab. Alright, so we're saying a lot of words that make no sense to any of these players.
Oh,
but basically, what Swag is talking about is like there's a way you can like get them at a distance where Merry-Go-Rilla hits and or the anti-air grab hits, and that's a free 50-50. I think that's what Swag is talking about. And it's fairly safe because you're far away from your opponent, And it's also like really nice because it's like right after you've been hitting them, and that's useful because that means that they didn't really have a chance to press any buttons back at you. And if they did press a button, then they automatically get hit.
Yeah, crouch light kick. The thing about crouch light kick Mary Gorilla, and the reason why it's really dumb, like every character in this game has an option of doing a light move into a grab, and it's kind of annoying to get out of because you see the light move and you're like, they're gonna push more buttons, and then you get grabbed. The reason Bella's is so dumb is her crouch light kick goes stupid far, and Mary Gorilla also goes stupid far. So you can just hit them like half screen with a tick throw.
You know, it's very common for people to say the best two characters in the game are Bella and Fortune. Both of those characters have normals where like there are just hitboxes sticking out of their body when there really shouldn't be. I wonder if there's a trend.
You've seen doubles crouch light?
I don't want to.
Painwell's crouch light's pretty good
It's
too.
disjoint from the foot on.
Is that the one? That's the Painwheel one, right?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Painwell's crouch light is so good.
I hate that. It reaches so far.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, neither of these players play double. So now we got good old Flash set in here. Props to Flashwire. Versus Code Lock. Where you at, buddy?
Either of these. That's Code Lyok.
Code Lyoko.
Code Yoke.
That's sexy.
Yeah, so Bobber, there was a time like a year ago that everybody was saying Fortune was the best character in the game, and everybody played her in tourney on point, and then nobody ever talked about it again. It's freaking the best part about this game, because 6 years later, no changes. People are like, wait, Fortune's the best. And then people are like, wait, no, it's actually Peacock. Wait, no, guy, wait, it's not, it's point double. Wait, hold on, wait.
Yeah, I find that I used to complain about this a lot, where everyone was just like, oh, well, it's been finalized. This game's been like optimized. Everyone figured it out. Bella's obviously the best character, followed by like Band or whatever. I'm like, nah. Literally every 3 to 6 months, the person that everyone is saying like is the best character in this game changes. It has been that way for a long time.
No one's talking about Fuqua. Fuqua is not good. She is, but she's not. Because like, she's the character that if she hits you, you die, but she has to hit you first.
Yeah.
Sonic makes huge upsets with gosh dang solo Fuqua or anchor Fuqua, which nobody ever plays. But you have to be really, really good at this game.
Yeah, it's one of those characters where it's like Fuqua, if she starts playing Skullgirls, which is just an expression meaning like, oh, they're just going ham on the person, like they're actually making contact with some moves. If Fuqua starts playing Skullgirls, Fuqua is super strong, but she also needs to do the most work compared to any other character. And because of that, she is only the best character if you have an incredible in-depth understanding of how this game works at a fundamental level.
One of the big differences too is that like if you play Fuqua, if you're playing a two-person team versus another person's two-person team, right? And you hit them with Fuqua, they need to guess wrong on your vortex probably like 4 or 5 times. Whereas if you play a character like Band in two-person versus two-person, they get 1 guess and then they're dead.
Oh, 2.
That's huge.
They have 2 people.
Well, yeah, I just mean for like that one character.
Yeah. Never mind. Then all those numbers checked out. I was like really confused.
Yeah. Oh my god. We have solo squiggly mirrors. Crank's just I can feel it. Over voice.
Part of me doesn't even want to acknowledge it.
Where's Yo-Yo? Hold on.
So
somebody clip this.
So Solo Squiggly is I mean, if you're like new to the game and you're just like starting to get like into it, I am perfectly okay with you guys playing Solo Squiggly. And actually, as of recent, I felt like I can make Solo Squiggly work. But note that I said as of recent. I've been playing this game for 6 years. Solo Squiggly is probably the worst solo in this game, and also probably the worst anchor by the same logic. And the reason for that is Squiggly has a really, really hard time from getting out of pressure, and her entire offense is only good if you have meter and a resource. Like, she needs so much to keep going. And because of that, you may struggle a little bit if you're going to choose to stick to Solo Squiggly. If you're just learning Squiggly, or if you just got into the game and you're struggling a little bit, get used to this character, and like that's perfectly fine. I highly recommend doing that in that case. Okay.
So, I want to talk about real quick from Code Lyok over here. I need to see some push blocks. There's a lot of, like, I saw earlier on, there was an SBO into Dragon Bite into SBO. None of that's actually real, because if you push 2 punch buttons, they get pushed away. And they can't just keep pushing buttons on you.
Right.
Another thing I'm going to bring up, because I know exactly what you're about to say. Daisy is not a reversal.
Thanks.
Daisy Pusher is a grab that makes you invuln, but if your character's not already doing something, you can jump out of it after the super starts. And this is also good for any English. This is good information for anyone that doesn't know it. If you see a Squiggly do a daisy, just hold up. If you're not doing anything, you'll jump out, you get a full punish. Sometimes even if you are doing something, you'll still jump out because this is Skullgirls.
Yeah, so there are certain rules to Daisy, where basically Daisy is a true grab, and just like any other grounded grab in this game, you can just jump it. And it is also, you have 1 frame after Daisy starts to just, if you're holding up, you'll escape it if you were not doing anything. If you are doing something, you have to press something in that 1 frame to be able to escape it. And you have a buffer to do that because of hit stop. And,
yeah, so things like Gregor in the air, updo puts you in the air.
Yeah. So one specific situation where that Daisy whiffed, the other Squiggly was doing jumping hard punch. So you're like, oh, well, if I use Daisy there, then I'm just obviously going to get hit, right? I'll just land right into it. It's like, no, that's not true. Because you can cancel into Heavy Gravedigger, which, if you pay attention, stalls you in the air. And that means you'll probably escape that Daisy at most heights. So, like, almost every character has some option at almost any point to not get hit by Daisy if you're trying to use it out of pressure. Oh, nice block. Not committing.
Speaking of Heavy Gravedigger, don't stop. Please.
Only minus 11. You can do it.
It's that minus 11 is a lot. It's just not safe.
Oh, we were doing cool stuff. Yeah. So Saria, Little Mortis does call us wall bounce, but you have to use a timing to like actually convert off of it because they don't land immediately. So if you're just mashing crouching light kick or crouching medium kick immediately afterwards, you won't pick up. I also noticed, like, both these characters are using Heavy Gravedigger mid-combo, which is correct. Like, you can use Heavy Gravedigger mid-combo. You usually probably should not be using it neutral. Unless you're, like, specifically trying to stall your descent, in which case it's really, really good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about! What's actually also something funny you can do is, if they use Daisy on you, you can respond with the Daisy, and the second Daisy always wins.
Yep, it's really funny.
Yeah, it's really depressing, actually, more than anything.
You know, in chat, the same OTG rules apply to wall bounce. Yes. There are some wall bounces that you can pick up OTG-less. Shoutouts to Parasol. But...
Oh my god, why can she do that? Are you serious?
You can do it from mid-screen, I mean...
What?
Yeah, sand hard kick's a really fun move.
Oh my god. Oh wait, can you... So it's specifically which wall bounce you use. Okay. Because I was gonna say, like, could you convert off a snap without using OTG and just have an extra OTG?
The thing is, if they wall bounce and hit the ground, and you have to pick up with OTG, you're using your OTG, and the same rules apply. But if they wall bounce and they don't hit the ground, OTG doesn't apply, because they never hit the ground. So yeah, if they hit the ground after a wall bounce, you have to OTG rules apply. But one of my favorite Parasol combos was get them in the air, and then instead of re-jumping, do stand hard kick into double tag, and double hits them before they hit the ground, and you can pick up with OTG.
Oh my god.
Does the bikes combo save OTG?
Yeah, bike guy loop save OTG. Only on lights though.
Alright, well that was a whole lot of talking about OTG. If you guys don't know what OTG is, please ask us in chat or ask us in our Discord, which you can find by typing !DISCORD.
Also, if you type !terms, you get a list in chat of a bunch of common fighting game terms so that you can look those over and be like, oh, Oki, what's that mean? Control F, type in that word, it's right there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm so happy this dictionary exists.
Yeah.
It took me, like, it's weird to say this, because it took me literally hours to find that list of terms. Because there are multiple things that pose as a list of fighting game terms that have, like, a third of them.
Yeah,
this
it's so hard to get all of them. Good block. I don't think I would have blocked that.
Right. So, I've seen that, like, probably 4 times. Flash Set has been really, really going for that, where they, I don't know why I'm ironically called it Flash Set, but that's fine. So Flash has been really going for that, where they hit him with something, then jump over, and then use dive kick to hit him on the other side. It's actually a pretty bad crossover. It's really, really slow and reactable. You're lucky it's working on your opponent. Eventually, if you really, really like playing crossover stuff, have I got the news for you, because Squiggly's got a whole bunch of stuff that gets her on ambiguous left-rights and stuff like that. And even more when she has an assist. So if you ever want to look into more stuff, hit me up, and I'll vomit tech onto you.
The weird thing about dive kick, here's why I kind of don't like dive kick. As a reset tool, like the cat has 2 meanings. If you're using it before the reset to set up the reset, it's not bad. Everything's mashable, but it's not bad. But to actually reset with it is terrible.
It is not actually completely mashable. It depends on what they're mashing, of course, right? Because the thing is, Squiggly's light dive kick specifically is really dirty, in that it keeps her at plus 7, I want to say.
On
Hey,
hit?
what? And like lowest height. And what that means is, for people who don't understand frame data, is basically if you use light dive kick and then you're just mashing the standing light punch button as fast as you can, then it won't reset. It'll actually convert. Any other button though, it'll be a reset. And what that means is like you can actually reset with light dive kick, or you can delay the reset by a standing light punch, which is so fast that they won't have time to mash twice if they were mashing it with timing it with the original light dive kick. I used to beat Penny actually.
As like Parasol, because I lose charge if I guess wrong.
Yeah.
But if I'm banned, I'm just gonna be mashing SSJ.
Yeah, that's true. But the problem is like if your SSJ input is between two inputs, then you have to have input SSJ within 7 frames, which is tough to do, frankly.
Yeah, it is a little bit hard. Also, I want to point out, gosh dang, that was a really, really good use of SPO, center stage SPO for an anti-air. That's definitely how you want to be used. Honestly, sing into SPO is the thing that makes Squiggly, like, in my brain, it's her best thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it's what makes Squiggly a character, honestly.
If you get punch charge, they can't play neutral anymore, because if they push a button, they get countered.
Yep. That's Squiggly's ability to put a threat,
Nice.
no matter where you are on the screen, is extremely valuable. This is exactly what I mean by like how she always needs a resource and a meter to actually really be able to do anything. She needs punch charge and she needs SPO to be able to really pull that off.
Who the heck cares what standing fierce is? I like those terms, the jab strong fierce terms, but
I
it's
think
just
short
so
is
much
the
easier.
dumbest term in the world.
Yeah, short's kind of dumb.
I find the terms useful, but only to people who are like really familiar with fighting games.
Yeah,
Talking to like random people, it's so much more important to say like jumping medium punch.
It's why I don't use it here. It's so everybody knows what stand light kick is because it's the game. Nobody knows what stand short is.
Yeah, like what the hell is standing short?
It's stand light kick.
Oh! I can tell because short is such a dumb term.
Short is
Jab is the only one that gets used. Here,
I use jab,
really.
fierce, and roundhouse. Those ones make sense to me.
I like roundhouse, even though it's more syllables than it probably needs to be.
I always thought roundhouse. Oh my god, I thought roundhouse was kick because roundhouse kick.
Yeah,
But
It is. It's
it
heavy.
is. It's
oh,
it's
what's
hard kick.
oh right. Never mind. I'm dumb. I got it mixed up.
Making fun of me. I see how it is.
Look, I don't use those terms. I'm doing the just hit him with the umbrella.
I always thought it was kick. Well, I got the news for you.
Wow, I was right all along. Joke's on you. About the Blaze Blue Guilty Gear.
No.
Guilty Gear's punch
Nobody-
slash heavy slash kick thing is kind of weird.
Punch, kick, slash, and heavy slash. That's actually specifically in that order. Which is, and BlazBlue simplifies it with A, B, C, and D. So I will take BlazBlue over Guilty Gear's terms any day of the week. The reason it's important to do that in Guilty Gear is because you don't actually want to always go in that order, where in BlazBlue you actually always do. In Guilty Gear you want to change it up because a move being a kick versus a slash actually has huge implications.
My
not Guilty
favorite is still the problem with it using that in this game is those are 4-button games. This is a 6-button game, so it doesn't transfer.
Yeah.
But I will always prefer 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the NRS Tekken style.
I like
But
Marvel's
like because of Tekken's
chess.
like naming convention, Kenji knows this more thoroughly than I do because Kenji's been actually reading stuff. But ask Kenji, there are some things where because they're using 1, 2, 3, 4 to identify the buttons, like the limb control style, there are certain terminologies you have to use that are just really
Like when you're talking about like forward thing instead of
like while
six
rising and while running, like you can't use them. at the
Yeah,
same
those aren't the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
was doing
because
a
that way,
combo
because of that, you
has-
have to say while standing, and while standing makes no fucking sense because it's like
Yeah.
not standing normal. It's
I had
I
a
can
combo.
get like while standing up though, I guess.
oh,
There's a combo I was trying to
guess.
do. It was like WR3 or something, and I'm like, oh, while rising 3, and it's
No,
not.
it's
It's
while
while
running.
running.
No.
I'm like,
No.
that's dumb.
That's why I like the NRS one the best because the craziest you get with it is like back forward 3.
I actually don't like NRS specifically because their games are too simple. They don't have enough stuff I can do.
I don't think the games are simple.
Not the game
I think the
itself. I just
input-
mean like mechanically. Like when I pick up a
I think
character, I'm
the
like, oh, that's all
gameplay
there is to
feels
them.
Yo, don't even touch me with MKX is mechanically simple.
What do you
That
have
feels
that's mechanically
stiff.
advanced? Run stops? Congratulations. Listen, one thing that's universal.
Run stops on certain characters go up to I think 2-frame links, and those aren't universal.
Like, that's not what I'm trying to get at. What I'm saying is, like, there's nothing that, like... I feel like I have to really learn this character. Like, I feel like I know the character after an afternoon. Doing this stuff is impossible, but I feel like I know everything there is to know about the character after an afternoon.
See, I felt that more in other games than I did.
I feel it in a lot of games, to be fair. Like, I don't know. I get really...
I mean, I do too. I kind of wish games were more... All the games that have come out recently, especially. Like, Fighting Herds even. Dragon Ball, especially. Yeah. Dragon Ball's cool because you can see... Because if you watch Week 1 games, every character is being played the same. And if you watch, like, recent tournaments, everybody's being played super different. And it's kind of cool to watch. But it's still, like... You're playing the same characters. Like...
Yeah, it's still almost identical. And I kind of understood your... I remember back when we first started Tekken, like, you always talked about how, like, specials were how you figured out if a character was unique, like, if suited you or not. It's like that you thought the specials were what made them unique. Like, it suddenly gives it so much more perspective when you realize, like, oh, wait a minute. The only thing that makes people different in certain games is their specials. That's so weird.
Basically, yeah. That's why I liked MKX and stuff, because the normals were so... There were so many, like, chains of normals that had so many different uses that were,
Right.
like...
And that's why I wanted to play MKX originally. But, like, the more I played MKX, the more I'm just like, this is just not as good as Skullgirls. Like, if the most appealing part about it is the fact of how different everyone's normals are, Skullgirls does it better.
Yeah, I mean, I will say... I am forever a massive NRS fangirl.
Yeah.
But Skullgirls was still a better game. I mean...
Alright, so really well done by Flash Set. That was the 5th match, I believe.
It was good.
The last half, we probably didn't talk much because I think we said most of what we needed to during the first couple of games. So don't feel like we ripped you off. And if you did feel like we ripped you off, then get in touch with me afterwards, then I can do an analysis about your other 3 games. But yeah, that's completely up to you, of course.
I'm also gonna throw. I end up doing a lot of the time when I'm freaking really itching to play games. If you ever want like a good old in-depth analysis at me or something, I'll do a set with you and then I'll type up an essay or do like a video review or something.
Yeah, Penny's really good about that. And JP, I think JP talks a little bit too generally because JP tends to focus on neutral a little bit more. But JP's also pretty good at like giving you a good idea of what you should be working on or like what mistakes you were making. But if you want an in-depth, complete analysis, Penny's the person to hit up. Or me. Yeah. I mean, I'll do that for you any time of the week. People get really mad because I literally wrote people like 3-page essays, explaining like, okay, this is how you need. Like people come up and say, how do I get good? And I'm like, all right, let me get started.
Yeah, I've done essays. I did for Murphy. I did like a 40-minute gosh dang video.
Oh, nice. It's hardcore.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. I did the Cloud King pull out the MS Paint chroma key.
Oh hell yeah! All right, so next up we got Cullen Hobb, who is not in this group chat. Cullen, what you doing? Yeah, you're up.
Versus
oh my
an open
God.
lobby.
80% of this group chat is the same.
I know. It's great.
This is amazing. Also horrible, but amazing. I remember Funky Hellboy. Does anyone remember who Funky Hellboy is?
Don't mention that name.
No, I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest.
It was a person who he was the first person who like maybe be like, oh wow, there are online events in Skullgirls because he had a weekly tournament, and it was cool and all, except like on his stream people would screw around all the time with like people changing their names and icons and stuff, and he like he was really good at PRing it, but like he clearly explained like why it was such a problem for like a TO to deal with this. That's not swagger.
Wonder who this is. With the same cropped George W. Boo picture.
George W. Boo, Batman seems like he has style.
Wait, are you actually doing this? You're in the beginner bracket. Get out of here. Okay, sure, whatever.
What?
Also, so, like swagger doesn't know how to
Open
play.
up.
I mean, yeah, but
Oh shit!
you are pretty free, but you know.
Oh man, can't believe
This is actually because Cullen Hobb I think is like just ready to get into intermediate. So actually, this is
he
probably a
plays
good.
Pinwheel.
Wow, this is perfect. Never mind.
Although Swagger, if you do body him the first round, I do request that you switch to a more sandbaggy team.
You mean I wasn't supposed to start out with it?
I don't think Swagger knows how to do anything but sandbag anymore.
Okay.
We just play triple random. I mean, we don't
do you
even
like
play
Corsair
the game.
keyboards?
I love Corsair. This is the best purchase I've ever gotten made for my computer.
My keyboard, I don't even remember. I think the company's called Havoc or something. They're the only company I know that makes low profile Switch keyboards. And honestly, after you try one low profile Switch keyboard, you never want to do anything else on it. Like, low profile Switches are just the future. It's so good.
I've never tried them. When I come out there next, you'll have to try this one.
Yeah, because blue switches, they're still blue switches, but they just require half the distance to go down.
Mm. I bottom out my keys hard.
As much as I like green switches, I feel like when I'm typing, I don't want to accidentally not end up pressing key. I think blue switches are just that perfect spot.
So the first tip I'm going to give you is Swag is not pushing JOK. That's her only button,
right.
so you know. Oh, here we go. Here's the squiggly.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's not JOK.
Alright. So, Squiggly moves around and she's really tiny, so spacing against her is extra important, especially because working a normal against her could literally be bad.
So I'm gonna hit you with
That's
the
a
dank.
good unmatchable setup, actually.
Hit you with the dank Pinwheel pet, right? Pinwheel's got stand medium punch, which is I'm getting a little bit crazy here, so stop making this too crazy. Pinwheel's got stand medium punch, which is I think one of the best anti-airs in the game. Because the way it works isn't by just anti-airing them, it's by taking the hit and then trip guarding them with them.
Yeah.
So trip guarding is basically if you push a button in the air and then land. It's kind of like landing lag in Smash, where you have a few recovery frames. Beautiful combos. So yeah, Squiggly in particular, the way you beat Squiggly is you anti-air her and then you don't let her charge, and then she actually just can't play the game anymore. Those are the two things you need to do to beat a Squiggly.
Yeah, anti-air and push blocker if she's sitting in here.
Yeah. So when you play Pinwheel versus Squiggly, abuse the heck out of that stand medium punch button. Take the JLK and then just kill her.
That's a specific matchup awareness thing, so that's basically already intermediate level advice. But
yeah, that's what
if you're having trouble spacing against her, don't just throw out buttons. Throw out A, really big buttons, and only if you think she's going to be forced to block it, and B, throw out anti-airs.
JHP too strong. I think JMP is stupid. Oh, we got Pinwheel Parasol. We got a real team now.
Oh, okay. So like he's not holding anything back. Take him off the limiters. Let's go.
It's not even grab assist. This is zoning pain.
Swaggle off the
It's really
ledge.
good.
Nice block dashing, actually.
Yeah, I'm into it. Hot overhead though. Rising JMK.
Don't overcommit to that type of movement though. Like whenever a type of movement is working, you shouldn't do it really more than once or twice. You never want your opponent to have time to think about it and figure out how to beat it, basically.
Oh, he's going. Oh, the fast
line
fall.
cancel. Yeah, so fast call, fast throw, and then punish. But you're a Pinwheel. You actually should have just been able to fly and not get hit by that.
Pinwheel has a fun little. I'm gonna call it an OS. Don't worry about that right now. But what you can do is mash that air super, and if they stay on the same side, you get that air super, and they probably die. If they go on the other side, you actually just fly out and you don't care anymore. So it's really non-committal.
She also has the big band option select straight up, which adds to it even more.
Ooh, Rising JMK again. One thing you might want to try considering doing, kind of a Pinwheel specific, is armoring through the needles in the air and then continuing to fly in.
Yeah, you Hatred Guard through the needle, and then you cancel your Hatred Guard attack into a flight. You can't do that with this little help, of course, but like... yeah, that's unfortunate.
Pinwheel's a zoner now.
So you were doing really, really good with the block dash approach before. I highly recommend you stick to using that when you're more than half a screen away, but then after that switching to a little bit of a safer approach. That sounds roughly about decent spacing. I don't know true Pinwheel spacing, so don't take that like word of God.
I think everything you said is the word of God.
Never mind then.
You have to make sure you only get hit by one needle since you only have one hit of armor in the air. Yeah, but you're also Pinwheel, so you can be at any angle you want.
Yeah. Really fast too, right? Like you just switch full angle velocity like instantly.
Yeah, it's really good.
Works full screen, but once you're closer, it's no longer an option. That is true.
Dash up low. Try. Now we got the mix. We got a grab. Okay.
Or weaving.
Oh, the needles.
I do like the air movement, I'm not gonna lie.
Boop, boop,
what are you thinking about?
Nani. A little bit of a scramble. I feel offended by the lack of Valley Girl in this matchup.
Yeah, Valley Girl is a gift to the world.
Valley Girl mirrors are one of the best things ever. Look, I can't. You think I can speak? You think I like do it regularly?
You think I stream regularly and talk to my audience on a regular basis? What?
No. It's all just pre-recorded.
Oh man, dude, twice? You can't reveal twice.
Yeah, I pre-record everything. I pre-record myself and go into my job that way.
And he married me and became a widow already. Like,
I was always a widow, man. It's just fitting.
But you can't get positions on the professional teams because you don't do enough work for the team, even though you get all the kills.
Speaking of Widow, right? You know how you said that you like watching me go off on those characters?
Yeah.
I have a video for you.
Oh, is it the Doomfist?
I saw in my email that you have a Doomfist video uploaded, and my reaction was immediately, it's like, that's not Widow, and then I deleted the email.
Oh no! You gotta watch it. It's the best play I've ever made in my life.
Alright, link it to me. Link it to me.
Ah, shoot, I took the wrong assistant.
Probably
Sam's
top
still
5
here?
moments
Like,
ever.
Sam wanted to be with us and it just went quiet. I feel really bad.
I think he's been muted this whole time. Maybe he forgot.
No, I'm here.
Oh, well.
I just haven't said anything because I've got nothing to say.
Say something.
There's nothing to say.
Very well.
You're doing a Lewis right now.
What am I meant to do?
I mean, we're not just talking about Skullgirls. We're having fun and talking about other things, too.
I think the only thing I've heard you say, Sam, since the stream started was, I actually have not NR. I have MKX installed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That's the only thing I have said.
being a Lewis right now.
You can,
Install. Where's the taunt?
you ever feel like asking a question or like saying something random, feel free to do so.
I didn't have 3 meter, I'm sorry.
Close side.
Alright, so I see
You know, he
Swagger's
had Liam
back
with
in
that
his,
one.
back
I
in his
did.
prime. Calling a hop for the record, I think you're ready for intermediate bracket, probably.
Probably, yeah.
You seem to be able to do a combo consistently. You're flying around stuff. I think you just really start needing like matchup knowledge. I think the upper half of intermediate is what you need for that. And soon it'll be actually only thing the intermediate bracket really talks about because we're gonna shift optimizing and stuff like that to the advanced bracket.
Wait, we have an advanced bracket now?
We will. That's the plan. I still want to talk it out with you guys before I like make it official. Like the plan is basically to move any sort of optimization to advanced bracket and everything else like regarding like neutral options against specific matchups or like what's safe, what's not safe, options like TBGC, DP, things like that. Those are all the
Part of me thinks because when we get to like halfway through the intermediate, we just stop saying anything because there's not much to say.
yeah, advanced bracket is gonna be mostly chill.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I wonder if like we do like in every week we have like a vote for an exhibition match in the advanced bracket.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. See if we can get like big names too.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It's like it's like a baby Kumite. We just do a first attempt between 2 voting players. It's kind of fun.
Or like a straw poll at the end of every stream or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hop him with that purple. Good stuff not bursting, Colin. It means you're not matching up. Nice approach. Ah, that's definitely not a good
way to
approach.
get in. Yeah, I think maybe if it was level 3, I don't actually know if that would work. I think it would.
Although on whiff, level 1 moves really far, to be fair. Oh, we got the taunt for Sol.
Oh.
Let's give it a little
That
hint.
is 5 games. No, it's not. It's 4. No, it's 5. I'm smart.
Alright, well played. Colin the Hobby, if you want to sign up for intermediate next week, that's totally fine. Because I could see it. It's good stuff. Speaking of intermediate, we got our first match from intermediate. We got Draco Bomba versus Shmup Dog Joe.
Oh man.
Good old regulars. I don't know who is who. So people have probably got to start changing their name back because I'm losing my mind. Alright, so Draco said is obviously...
Draco?
No, it's Shmup Dog Joe, you idiot.
Oh, you're right. And then Shmup said is Draco.
Where-
Call me an idiot again. I'm into it.
Wow. Lewd.
I'm sorry. I was like looking for a cheesy insult. The first thing that came to my mind is idiot. I don't know why.
I'm not mad.
I feel upset though. It's like idiot is like I don't know, idiot is a little too real.
I knew you were teasing, so I was into it. It's okay.
Alright, I can dig it. The Sunset Empire lives. Yeah, you're right. Oh,
While
hey.
they're joining, you should go watch that clip. It's like 20 seconds.
Oh snap! But then people are gonna hear it on stream.
Mute it. You don't need sound.
Oh, okay.
Not for something as glorious as this.
The only sound you guys can hear is me screaming when I see what happens.
That got play in the game. I did nothing and then jumped off an edge.
I'm like waiting for it. I'm like, oh, it's coming, it's coming. I can feel it, and then you just leap off the edge and die.
My favorite part of that whole clip is the fact that like it cuts off just before he dies.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You can hear the rising uppercut, but I still die.
One of my play of the games is I was Zenny as usual, and I just the beginning of the match is I shoot a ball, miss, and then die, and the rest of it is from like the death cam of just like it's like that's the rest of the play of the game. I'm like, why is this play of the game? How bad was everyone else?
By the way, speaking of that, Zen's getting a nerf.
Who?
Zen?
Why?
Yeah. They're changing the alt fire rate of fire down.
Well, I mean,
Dumb May buffs that I don't want.
Yeah, May's gonna be stupid good, Reaper's gonna be stupid good, Diva's getting nerfed, thank jeez.
I don't think it matters too much. Like,
Reaper's gonna be crazy. Anyway, Overwatch talks to me
pretty,
later, I think.
pretty crazy. It's just kind of niche, but either way.
Reaper's only used right now because we're in a tank meta, and Dive is good.
He's neat.
So, I don't think he's good because he's good, I think he's just good situationally, which is where he should be. That's
exactly
how every hero should be.
Yeah.
But I understand what they're doing, because Vegeta is really... She's definitely going to start a tank meta. I would be super surprised if she didn't start another 3 tank meta, maybe 4. So Ana needed buffs, but she's probably not going to get it because you're going to be running her with 4 tanks. And there was no counter to it before, so I can see why they're buffing Reaper. Because even with 4 tanks, Reaper wasn't a counter.
Speaking of countering, Draco needs a counter since people are talking about how Draco's resets need to start being blocked.
Yeah,
Which is easier said than done when you're using the resets that he's using. Let's even pull off another one. Brigitte. Pronounced like Vegeta.
Okay, Squiggly Soul versus Eliza. So here's the tip for this matchup. Stop playing Squiggly into Eliza and play Parasol Point.
No, you could just not play Eliza.
No, we're talking about from the Skullgirls perspective. Like
Oh, and
this
then don't
matchup-
play Parasol.
This matchup is borderline impossible. The main tool you have against Eliza, and shoutouts to Drills for telling me this, is as they're approaching you, you want to build space from them, like tech their grab or something. Just build just enough space so they have to jump in against you, and then use SBO to beat it out. If you can't bait them jumping in with your options and their tools, then you've probably lost. And SBO is the... And like, if they're low enough to the ground, it doesn't even matter. They just win anyway. So you really gotta space it out and hear them with SBO.
And the reason you play it in the other order is because Parasol buttons are all disjointed, Eliza's aren't, which means she can't approach on you because she'll just get hit. Another thing I want to bring up, there's 2 things. One, Draco, stop mashing TP for the love of God. It really sucks. 2, for Shmup Dog, if you notice, every time you reset him on the ground, he's mashed LPP out of it. You've reset him in the air a few times to stop it, which was nice, and they all work too. But you really got to notice that he's doing it, and you either got to start burst baiting or resetting him where he can't mash. Which I know your Squiggly makes it harder, but you still have air resets. That was supposed to be DP.
I think people just started random teaming doing other stuff. If they did, it's hilarious.
You have level 3. No, you have level 3! Okay, that works too, I guess.
Check for other skeletons in her blood. Player 1 wins!
Secret Techo keys to grab Draco every time. You're right, but grabbing such a commitment, because if he jumps on wake up, you get counter hit. The better idea is just to reset in the air, really. Because there's nothing he can do in the air other than grab or block. And if you switch between burst baits and then grabs, he just you just explode.
Squiggly's jumping light kick is almost entirely useless against Eliza because Eliza's is tall, but the top half of that hitbox is actually a top half of that hurt box is actually a hitbox because Eliza will always use standing medium punch against any approaching Squiggly, and that means jumping light kick just loses 100% of the time.
It's good as an air-to-air because it is slightly disjoint, whereas Eliza isn't, but the Eliza shouldn't be in the air in this matchup. I'm going to say this for Draco's then too, but this is how I play this Squiggly matchup with Eliza. If you go into the air, you're either going to get anti-air SBO or JLK. If you stay on the ground, she literally can't do anything. You can't charge because you get Albus. You can't approach.
Like, Squiggly's crouching like it's a low-profile horse. If you're touching Eliza's body, you can do that, and really good awareness on Shmup Dog, because it looked like on reaction to seeing Horus, that's when he used crouching like. That's actually the exact correct thing to do there. So, props. Go on.
Yeah, so she can't, if you stay on the ground and you play ground game Squiggly, she can't get charged because you have Mr. Sewerman, whatever his name is. Yeah, that one. She can't jump in at you at all. She can't even go on, like, pressure you at all because she just gets PvGC'd into, or not PvGC, but push blocked into HTP. Versus Squiggly, don't jump with Eliza. There's literally no reason to, unless you're pressuring with IADs.
Until you get them afraid to use the anti-air button, there's no reason to jump in. Obviously, Skullgirls is a fighting game, so fighting games is a lot about mind games. Your jumping options are still good, but you can't use them against an Eliza until she's afraid to anti-air you, which, in theory, should be never.
Also, Draco, you don't want to be doing IAD JHP. You don't get anything off that if it hits. It's really, really easy to anti-air because your hurt box is everywhere. Really, you want to be doing JLK stuff.
Alright, Draco, start paying attention a lot more to how much health your opponent has left, your opponent's meter, and how much Indiz you have on them. Because you had zero reason to reset there. If your opponent was matching level 3, you would have been destroyed. If, like, there was so many reasons not to reset there. Like, you would have had a lot of trouble if you did. Start paying attention to all three of those things, because any one of those things should have given away, you should not reset there.
Reacting to Horus Nani. I mean, she kind of screams it.
Yeah, she dramatically winds back and like snaps her fingers. Like it's pretty reactable. If JP can tech grabs on reaction, you can react to Horus.
JP doesn't tech grabs on reaction.
He does.
He doesn't. Half my resets on her grabs. That's a lie.
Okay. I think he does it on reaction. It's just he doesn't he has to be paying attention for it. He has to be looking for it. If he's not looking for it, then he falls for it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I've done it where I grabbed 4 times in a row.
Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah.
No, Draco! Please unbind the DP button from your controller.
I wish I had a DP button.
Yeah, Eliza's DP is a combo tool. I think you'll play a lot better once you, like... It's not an anti-air, because it doesn't go very high, and you have better buttons for that. It's not a reset tool, because it doesn't do anything. It's not a really good get out of pressure, because it loses to grabs, and it's tiny.
It's, I agree with only one of those things. It's the don't use it to get out of grabs. Because using the light DP, just the first hit of it, is actually an invulnerable way to, like, pop them up and then do a reset on Mind Cancel. It doesn't send them that far.
Pop them up.
Also, like, using it to anti-air, like, using heavy DP to anti-air is actually pretty effective, because it builds this dead zone in front of her.
Here's the thing, right? What I mean as a reset tool, I don't mean like to set up resets, because one hit of DP into stuff is really good. I more mean like as a reset to like try to frame trap buttons. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, do that.
And also, I still don't think. I think if you were just looking as DP as an anti-air, it'd be decent. But there's no reason to use it when you have stand medium punch. Like a micro dash or just a dash into stand medium punch is just. There's no reason to use DP over that.
The way I see it, it's like a meterless SBO almost. It hits at the same angles, and it's like it's a meterless 2 SBO.
Well,
right on top of each other.
Which DP are you talking about?
Heavy.
Is my question first. Okay, yeah, I'm not talking about heavy. I was talking about light, because he was trying to anti-air with light DP.
Yeah, no, I don't use light DP for that.
Yeah, heavy DP, I still don't. I could see you using it as an anti-air. I don't usually, because if you whiff, that's a really easy punish.
As Parasite.
As anyone, it's freaking forever that it's. You can crouch medium kick it from a million years away.
Oh, okay.
That's Wiggly. I think that like an IAD grab is what I usually use there, but that's also kind of risky, so it's kind of. But yeah, The thing I'm trying to get across is use DP as a get out of. Okay, that was Eliza.
Too early on the cross under. Also, Sam said something about pillar. What about pillar?
And that was just a cool pillar, that's all.
Ah, hell yeah.
Nice. Oh my god, he's still doing it.
I mean, he comboed into it that time, didn't he? Or like just crazy?
No.
No, okay.
He got dive kicked and then DP immediately.
Yeah, sure. All right.
As much as I'm saying like Draco stopped using it, it's also working. So Shmup, you need to notice that he's doing that and start either grabbing or baiting.
Yeah, Shmup, I feel like that's probably almost more important. Like Shmup, all these DPs should be blocked and punished very easily. Like it's not that difficult. I think you're a little bit too liberal with the dive kicks. Like you use them very generously. You want to use them sparingly as a descent. As cool as it is a descent option, for meta reasons, because people expect it from Squiggly, using it too often is actually extremely dangerous.
Yeah, why you DP in full screen, sir? Okay, we're jumping back a lot.
Holding up back. Let's go.
If you know he's jumping, you really want to go low there. There's a lot of buttons happening. Holy heck!
Oh, you baited the backdash and didn't do anything. No. So normally when you were trying to bait something, this is something that I still don't do. You don't actually just want to press nothing forever. You actually want to wait just an extra like 10-ish frames to press something. You want to delay it by enough period of time that they could have pressed something, but then you're already pressing a button to like punish whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah, you watch for respect.
Yeah.
And then if you try to beat their startup, if they notice that you're baiting. That's why I like Pillar, because it just beats everything.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you baited my DP? It's plus.
Stop. I mean, that's why I land canceling Pillar usually, or try to get into its blind spot. But then this Butchers comes from downtown.
Yeah,
just like,
you have to get in the blind spot, and even then Butchers still might autocorrect if I'm not in the corner.
Butchers is a terrible move.
Why does Butchers autocorrect? Like, I understand all of Squiggly's moves, or all of her specials autocorrecting, that makes sense. Because they are technically two specials back to back. Why Butchers?
So Butchers is because it takes a while to come out. So she doesn't decide what side she's going on until the skeleton's about to come out. So if I do Pillar plus assist and you jump over me, Eliza gets called, and then you're all over me before the skeleton comes out. So the Butchers comes out the other way.
It makes sense, but it's still a stupid move.
It's really dumb. This assist is broken.
It shouldn't exist.
Okay, so one of these two players is not in here, or if they are, I have no idea who they are. We got Sunga set. Which one is that?
Jerusalem.
Okay, we'll assume that's Jerusalem. Then who's SMH?
And
There's an SMH set.
I don't see one.
Are they not in group chat? He's not on my friends list.
That's a shame. Alright, so we're gonna have to find out who this person is. Give me a minute. Entertain the audience or something.
They're not children. They're not children, Penny.
Hey, you know what's really... I'm gonna actually entertain them. That song is called March of the Gladiators.
Don't remind me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's
to my
actually called
friend.
March of the Gladiators.
Like, there's no way.
Wait, are you serious?
The clown
Yeah.
song. Yeah, that's called March of the Gladiators.
I'm so happy right now.
I know.
I told my friend, he's like, there's literally no way that's what it's called. I'm like, that's literally 100% what it's called.
Can't believe this.
So
There's no
funny.
way.
It's one of my favorite music jokes. It's so good.
That's amazing. Alright, I'm
Bang
gonna go at
someone.
them in the Discord because their Steam profile is private. But...
I don't think I can tell my actual favorite music joke because I don't know how many people would get it. But
you can
Go
still, I
ahead.
make all jokes all the
Go
time
ahead.
where I expect
March
like
of the
one, if
Gladiators,
two.
More like March of the Gladiators, am I right?
hey, that's me.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, my actual favorite music joke is, gosh dang, it was Chopin's birthday, and somebody wrote out a sheet for happy birthday, and it was the normal song up until the last line where it was just covered in notes and you couldn't even tell what it was anymore. I enjoyed it.
Sounds about right.
Still
Okay.
waiting on, what was it?
SMH my head.
Hey, you're up. Join the group chat. Did they at some point message me that they can't make it and I don't remember? Doesn't look like it.
That is gonna be stuck in my head now.
Oh, they're playing Overwatch right now. What the hell is happening?
I mean, it's a pretty good game.
All right.
Wouldn't play it for 25 minutes. It's pretty good.
Jeez.
So the correct action here is just spam them with angry emoji, right?
Basically. And then after...
This is what things are for.
Whose voice is this?
Bobber.
This is Bobber. Hi.
Oh!
What you should do is
Oh, hello!
create the angry face emoji with @ mentions of his name.
Oh, you're right. That sounds hard, but you're right.
We'll give it... I don't know. We'll give it like 30 more seconds. We'll just either have to shove him in at the end or... I don't know, whatever.
Put me in, I want to play Squiggly.
I don't want you to murder this person. I want to see how Gruesome improved, because he said he's been practicing
fine.
random optimal stuff. And I'm like, what? Really? I'll see it.
I
He
guess
also
I'll give
said
you
if
a
it's from
chance to do the
Caduceus, though,
optimals.
so I don't know.
That's not optimal, what are you talking about?
Yeah. It's great, because Caduceus will like post videos of it like, oh, check out my optimal squiggly brass! And I'm like, that's from like 2 patches ago. Why'd you post it now?
Yeah.
And then I'll like be like, and it's not even optimal, like here. And then I post a video of like the actual optimal. It's like, but it does
Caduceus
less
reminds
damage, so
me
it's not
of,
optimal. I'm like, yeah, because it was 2 patches ago. What are you... What's wrong with you? I'm
He's
sorry,
like,
Caduceus.
Guilt, whatever his name is. Guilt.
Guilt?
Guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Where, like, none of it's optimal. I'll still watch it because it looks cool,
That's fair.
but it's not optimal.
Oh, Frank Jerusalem.
But shout outs to Caduceus in general though, because like Caduceus is trying. Like Caduceus is making a lot of tech videos. Like props to that. A lot of people stopped doing that recently. I don't know why.
Man, I haven't even made one forever.
I want to respond
That's not
to
true, I made
Guild
that,
with the corner burst bait thing, because I'm just like, wait a minute, this isn't good at all. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
He's like doing a full on dizzy and then into a burst into a reset, and I'm just like, wait a minute, you don't. Why is your combo doing 7k damage in the corner? Wait, stop, hold up.
Yeah. I think the only tech video I made recently was that Fortune A Train. That was fun.
All of my tech is stolen.
She can do Elgato. Freaking Fortune can do Elgato loops on the lights with A Train.
Yeah. Me and Penny,
No.
well, not me and you. We talk about it all the time also, but like me and Peanuts, when we were commentating at Frosty, we talked about how players are just now realizing that like Fortune Band was amazing all along, and how Philby was ahead of the curve. We like made jokes about it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Fortune players are now starting to pick up Band because they're like, wait a minute, this is amazing. It's
I was
Is
thinking last
Skullblade
night.
the only person who's been playing Fortune Band?
It's
has
the
also
only
been
person
playing
that's
Fortune
committed
Band
to Fortune
since
Band.
forever.
So is Sunset technically.
It's not his main team, but I know Stuff says like he plays Fortune Band and Bracket pretty often because it finishes games faster.
So
I
I'm
play
horrible
Fortune
against
Band.
Beowulf, so I'm just gonna fight Guruslam.
Do it.
Yeah.
I was gonna fight him.
Oh, okay, fine. You can fight him, I guess.
I said this and nobody said anything.
I didn't
Nobody
hear you.
does.
Sorry. Alright, Guruslam, go ahead and fight Sam. We're just gonna have to give the other person, unless they responded in Discord and I did not see.
I mean, there's another open lobby later.
Hold up. If Guru wants to practice optimal, shouldn't he fight Crank because better ping?
Oh. That is practical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sam, let's do one match, and then I'll fight the other 2.
You mean 4?
Or, yeah, I'll fight the other 4.
Real talk though, how many people play Philia Brass? I was like thinking about that. I'm like, that sounds really dumb, but I can't think of anybody that plays it.
It's because the thing that Philia struggles with is not covered by Brad. So, like, it's really good on offense, which is usually all you need in Skullgirls.
Mhm.
But, like, Philia needs... I can't even put into words what Philia
I mean,
needs 'cause
Brass
it's really good.
kind of covers a lot of neutral though.
My
Like, it's not
brain
your whole
says-
neutral game, but like
Brass is probably
I'm not a Philia player, so
right?
I don't know like the nuances of what the problems with their neutral are. But like, I agree, Philia Brass sounds dumb.
The way my brain works is it says if Philia makes you block something, then you're in the mix already. Like if you block a Crutch Light, you're in the mix.
Right.
So to get that first hit, you have this giant fist wall that you can just run up and Crouch Light, and then they're in the mix.
Well, mine too is
that
like
sounds
the,
really good.
what Philly really struggles with the neutral is like, it's not just necessarily getting them to block something, as much as it's like they have an assist, and her tools to deal with the point are extremely good. Her tools to deal with the assist are not nearly as good.
Well,
And
yeah,
Brass
Brass
is really, really good
does
for
that.
counter
Yeah.
calling. Sure,
Brass is-
but then you can't get them
Brass
to
is
block
like
something
one of
with
the best
Brass,
assists
which
in
is
the game.
You can't what? I didn't hear that.
you can get Brass to counter call, and it's the best counter calling assist in the game, which is great. That's what you want to use it for. But then you can't use it to get him to block something, which is what you also want to use it for. So you can't make it do two things.
My friend says Brass is so big though that if you're countercalling the assist, they're still blocking Brass. Unless they're like way up in the air, in which case, like whatever. Brass will be up.
But then the assist getting hit also stops all of Brass's momentum.
So Brass is right, but like.
I have to see it
wanna
in
say
action,
that
obviously.
countercall.
But like,
Like-
I feel like it's only good when you're going. And honestly, Kenji has invented the A train Philia set play, and I'm just like, never mind. This is way dumber. It's been my mentality.
Yeah. I just never do.
Okay, so if Brass isn't good for Philia because you can't use it for both the things it's good at, you can't use it for making them block and for dealing with the assist at the same time, then what assist is good for Philia? Because, like, I don't think there's any assist that does both
L-shot.
at the same time.
L shot, Butcher's Blade, and apparently A train. is Kenji's
But like
favorite.
they're all good for the same reason Brass is good, I think.
Right.
In my brain at least. Except you just can't counter. You could counter call with L shot, but it's meh. And you can't counter call with Butchers.
Alright, Argus too. You should not have used Argus there. You actually probably wanted to DHC into Lenny. I don't know if you just did it on the mechanic, but like Lenny is safe-ish. What is it, like -2?
Or
I think it's +2.
What? Alright,
Yeah.
it's super safe. Okay, so forget
Also,
it.
I'm gonna bring this up again for half a second. I also don't play Philia, so it's very possible you're just gosh dang right, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I don't understand Philia.
Oh yeah, because I definitely play Philia.
Well,
Can I play
I'm not saying that we have.
Philia Spiral?
Everything I'm saying is just in my brain,
Yeah.
and there are a lot of things in my brain that doesn't work in practice.
You've also been more right about things in your brain than I have been. about
Drink
things
ready
in my
up.
brain, but I don't know. I personally think Philia Brass would be underwhelming, but I'm not sure. Prove me wrong, please.
I'll yell at JP to try because he plays Philia.
And huh? Funny how that
Yeah.
works out.
I'll yell at him when he gets back.
Alright.
Crank?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's my
Ready?
turn. I forgot.
Who
put
do I
it in
yell
the
at
game.
for Philia Spiral? I want to see some Philia Spiral stuff.
JP plays Eliza, so you know.
JP, team me up with some
Facade
Philia, but-
also plays Philia and Eliza, right? Does he have Eliza?
He
think
kind of
Facade
has
plays
an Eliza.
Never seen Facade play Eliza.
It was OG, but he pulls it out every now and then.
Yeah, you get to get a sneak peek every now. and then.
戻ってきたぜ戻ってきたぜ
Ready?
Wait, what the fuck?
Nani?
All right, so I want to see some optimal stuff. Bring it up.
Puts the band on point against Robo. What have I done to you?
I've told you before. I literally think Scooby versus Robo is the worst matchup.
It's terrible.
Oh well, okay.
Oh. God, backdash. Yoki.
Nice.
Drops the Liam. Yeah, the bait. I want to see if Guru's gotten out of the habit of crouch light kick into air grab. That killed him a lot last time. Mine's good. Okay, I'm gonna say mine's usually pretty good, but Crank has center stage assist, so he doesn't actually care about mine. He just pull you away from it.
Oh my god, I thought I waited.
Just
Oh.
Against Crank's team, and this isn't even a matchup thing. This is a person thing. You might want to use L heads or H heads instead of mine.
I don't know if Sunset realized that subconsciously, but that would make a lot of sense on how Sunset adjusted to me.
Freaking love mine.
Oh
but,
my god, screw them.
Just run up JMP.
You should use your assist to like prepare for the fact that I'm push blocking you.
Also, if you're that close, you probably don't want to start with crouch medium kick, It's not bad versus ban because it beats out armor, but especially against Squiggle, you should just use Crouch Light because it's a lot faster. There's no reason to use Sweep there, really.
I should. Oh, okay. That's fine.
Okay, calm down.
I should like relearn this game because I've only been playing on stream pretty much. That's about it. I really.
I mean, same to be
really
honest.
miss this game. I really want to get into DBFZ, but I'm just like I don't. I just really want a plus R version. This game just needs small touches before I really would appreciate it.
I'll be
I'm
back.
going off on ranked. I'm gonna be honest.
That's pretty cool. Are you like beyond the people that like only Super Dash?
Yeah, I'm like actually playing the game now. I played against someone last night. It had like a Kumaiti recently, and it was really cool.
Yeah, pooped on by a Nappa.
I did.
Cool
Played
almighty.
Nappa. What was it? Nappa and Blue Vegeta. And I lost 3-1, but I put up a fight and it was super cool.
He did the Plant Cyberman Vanish tech.
It was OP. I think it wouldn't be OP if I was a nice crouch seat, but get the corner carry.
Not life. Oh. Silly goose.
Nope. Okay, Stand Hard Punch. This is something else that you did kind of killed you last time we played Guru. Stand Hard Punch is not a reversal. It's just like Daisy. It's really slow, and it's only got like 1 or 2 hits of armor.
One.
So you don't want to just throw it out. The only time I use it is to frame trap after surgery. You never want to PVGC with it. You never want to do any of that. Just accept that Robo has no defense and try not to get in that situation in the first place.
I really need to learn this matchup. I've been struggling against Beowulf for so long.
No, I know Guru likes doing the Stand Hard Punch Slight Danger.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, it's just you can't make it safe unless you have heads, and even if you do, there's still ways around it, like grabbing, then the head goes through you.
I wanted to be sassy. That's only fair.
Punished for the sass. He gets a full combo off that.
I
He'll be
think I
dead.
just lose. I mean, I just assume
It's dead like that. I don't think that's it. No, he didn't. He had so many more strings. You gotta optimize those, Guru.
What? Oh man, that does enough chip damage to kill me. Alright, that's fair. I mean, yeah, so you were talking about optimizing, Guru. Come on, optimize that.
Yeah, you used 2 strings out of like 8 that you had. Back from VOD viewing, can you jump forward block? I don't do it because I tend to get wrecked. Yes, you can. It's a little bit weird because you can get hit on jump start up because you're technically not blocking during it.
Yeah, you're not blocking until you start hitting back, right? So it's never a true 100% blocking, but like you can get close. You just gotta work on that mechanically.
Yeah, it's still good.
I mean,
you think it would
that's
better?
pretty much the same thing as just like dash blocking, though. Too like technically, in the first few frames of dash blocking, you're not blocking, but like it's still something that you should use a lot.
Yeah. A real robot. Do you think it'd be better to try to start to learn tumble run combos now, and wait until the restart D&D ones? Tumble run combos aren't something you should worry about for a very long time. The conscious starters do a ton of damage, but they're harder to confirm into. And if you don't confirm into it, you just die compared to the other starter. We're more talking about using tumble run in neutral, like using runs to get to your opponent, and not anything out of run. For the love of God, don't do anything out of run that's not run stop in neutral. Oh my god. But in neutral, it's a really strong approach.
Oh my god, why did that jump up forward come up so late? This keeps happening.
Don't worry about the tumble run thing.
I was just holding up back. And like, look, I'm just not getting my inputs. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Wonder if your gate's going a little bit.
I think I might just need to replace my stick, which is convenient because I just bought a new stick. I kept it as a backup. Everything works out.
I might turn my backup stick into a hitbox.
Yeah, that breaks armor. I should. God, I'm not getting my inputs. Fuck.
The way DXM is so great about it. I like it, I just think the other assists work better. It's still good, because Squig Band does stupid synergy in every freaking possible way ever. You can freaking run crouch medium kick assist on Band and still have a good synergy team.
I can't move. Okay. This is weird. fucking.
Facade says, I apparently don't exist as a player. Hold on, what? Is this lobby invite only? This is Skullgirls Get Great. Right now it is invite only. You do have to sign up in advance to get the advices. However, after the stream there is an open lobby where everybody gets in to play a little bit. And while it's not necessarily advice-based, if you join the Discord or at any of the hosts, especially me, JP, freaking whoever, we'll play games with you and give you a big ol' essay on stuff if you don't want to wait for Saturday.
I'll rush you for some memes.
Swagger likes memes.
I enjoy memes.
Speaking of memes, do a set with me later, Jerusalem. I hope it's my controller, not just my brain being melted or something. I hope I don't have an aneurysm. I'm just like not actually hitting buttons when I think I am. But I literally could not move from that corner. Up forwarding came out like after like 6 frames.
It's weird. I wasn't even acknowledged as a Philia player. He asked specifically about Philia Brass and Philia Spiral. You realize that it doesn't come out very often. I don't think I've ever seen you play bands, so that's the reason why we brought up JP, because he also plays Philia and those characters.
Oh my god.
Could have also brought up, you know, Wing Zero or Sonic, but I didn't do those either.
Yeah, I think upright on my stick is no longer working.
He did Billiam! No, watch your own DJ. JP doesn't play Philly Band together? That's why we were gonna ask him, because he plays both of them separately, and I think that would work in theory. So we can ask him to play them together.
I like go to a forward and my brain stops because it's like, oh, that doesn't work.
Yeah, you might want to go hop into a training room with inputs on to see if they Also, have you seen my band? No, I have not, which is why I didn't say you.
I really need it. That's fair. Let's play one more. Nah, there's actually no point. I really cannot play without one of my directions. With one of my directions not working.
It's okay, that was the 5th game for him anyway.
Yeah. Alright. Good games. That bothers me a lot. I really hate, like, because I always doubt myself because I've always had bad execution. Like, my brain always comes out, it's like, why are you not up forwarding? Instead of, like, saying, it's like, why is my controller not working? Because I hate blaming other things.
I'll play against do the Zhao gameplay.
Hold up. Hey, let me get all my UI back. But yeah, good games from Gruesome. You were commenting on a bunch of stuff, so I'm assuming you had it covered. Because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, vaguely. I said pretty much everything I needed to say in the first 2 games.
Yeah. So Gruesome, make sure you like optimize off of not just your light confirms, but also some of your more common confirms like super. Like what are you gonna do after that? What are you gonna do with how much hype you have? Like how are you gonna reroute? Like have them at least vaguely in your head, and then like start practicing.
Yeah.
You dropped your corner combo both times. Aw, that sucks. That's unfortunate.
What I tend to do when it comes to that stuff, I don't worry about optimal for confirms. I get an optimal off of lights and off of counter hits. And then after that, I just learn a whole bunch of combos for the routes. And then if I get a weird confirm, I can immediately go to one of those routes in my head, you know?
Yeah, that's smart.
And while it's not optimal damage, I can always get something off of it.
I know a lot of other people don't learn like this, but that's actually why when I try to learn a fighting game, the number one thing I look up is not a BNB, not a, like a most things. I just look up links. I just want to know what is possible to link into what, and I memorize those links, and I just completely route on the fly in my head. I'll eventually figure out some optimal route just because I know all the goddamn links, but like for the most part, I just want to know what can go into what, and having those like directions in my head, like just having a map in my head and what button can lead to what and how. I feel like that's really important.
Yeah, and in other fighting games, like if you were to play like Street Fighter MK or something, and you had just learned the links, you'd probably be like, it's a thing you can do. You might be worse off overall because it's just kind of finish a combo and then go again. But in this game, it's really important to do that because if you do the same combo over and over again, your reset points are stupid obvious. So if you mix up how your combo works and what goes into what every time, it's a lot harder to know where they're going to reset because you're not watching the same thing every time.
That's only true because until you get into really good vortexes, which is why Fuqua is a problem, even though it's just doing the same thing over and over.
Even then, it's like, if you're talking like double like the JHK thing, like it's really, you could do that until they're dead, even at the highest levels.
Yep.
But you'll still do a lot of finish the combo and to take them on the ground.
Right. I feel like Oki especially, that's actually the biggest weakness of Oki play, where it's like it becomes really predictable. It's like, all right, they're gonna go for some sort of Oki setup here because I'm obviously in a knockdown state. Right. And that's why a lot of people opt to reset instead of going for Oki.
That's why I have butchers, because it doesn't matter if you know what I'm doing.
I just push buttons.
I mean, that's kind of inherently just how Oki works, though. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying people opt to reset instead of playing Oki. Because that is the biggest weakness of Oki.
That's also because a lot of characters just don't have amazing Oki. Like, they have good Oki, but like, unless you're Beowulf, your options aren't.
Parasol's amazing Oki
than
demand.
Resets.
Parasol's Oki is the best in the game. Don't
like
have
every character has Oki that works. But most characters do not have multi-layered Oki. At least not as much like Beowulf and arguably Parasol does.
It's just safe. It's safe Oki with layers. What?
Thanks, Butchers. Thanks.
It's not even Butchers. The tier safe jumps are disgusting too.
Yeah, fine. You can low profile with tiers.
Not if you use an LTOS.
Oh, okay.
You put LTOS on their wake up, and then you do JHP on the way down. You're blocking on their wake up, but the tier death's on them. So if they push a button, they get counter hit for a tier confirm, which you have a million years to do. And if they're blocking, you're plus because you just detonated a tier in their face.
Can they land cancel it, or do they not have enough counter jump?
They don't have any time to jump.
Man, that's...
and you're just blocking the whole time, so it's super non-committal. This actually got the best OP in the game, don't at me.
Basically just got missed with you gotta start keeping an eye on the George a lot more than he does. The thing is like you're like thinking, you're seeing an opportunity to approach your opponent, which is exactly what you gotta do against the band. But like as soon as George pops out, you'll notice that the band is only approaching when the George would cover it, because Sam is pretty smart with like what time he actually approaches it. So if you're gonna you gotta be a lot more careful choosing your fights, because Sam is tempting you into approaching him because Sam won't do anything, but it's actually because George is it's a bait. It's a bait. He'll be baiting.
I'm also gonna say, Sam, you need to stop with assist plus A train. Like, it's pretty good, but he already knows you're doing it. That's like the only thing you're doing in standoff, so he's just not jumping anymore, and you're just whiffing moves. And all that time can be used to run up and pressure for free. Like, you have a million years to go push buttons on him, but you do an A train while he's not jumping, then like it's safe, but you don't get anything off of it, so...
It's also kind of like a matchup awareness thing too, right? Because like, we have tools like SBO, which will just eat George and punish you for using A train.
Or Daisy, too.
Oh yeah, Daisy, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, both of those shut that down completely. So yeah, you probably just want to chill on doing that, because it's like, it's pretty good, but it's not that good.
Band is probably the only character in the game where Daisy actually works on, but unfortunately because you're fighting Band Peacock, that no longer matters, because Peacock can go into Lenny, which is apparently +2. That means they can just hold up. I think it's been a while since I've seen Draco play. I wonder where you've been. This is not Draco, this is Dudez. I don't think I've ever seen Dudez play. This is right, yeah, he's the person
I've seen him in the
freaked out
Discord.
about. It's like, oh yeah, I play Squiggly Band. I'm like, yes! That was me.
Yeah.
I did that.
I don't think JP's gonna be back in time.
For their match, yeah. It's okay, I'll fight you. Oh, I mean, I shouldn't, but I'll still fight you.
Let's go.
Right,
Squigmares. Ooh. I'm gonna fight you with my Oki Squig. Did you know Squiggly has enough time for getting a charge and still the safe jump?
Well, with Beowulf, yeah. With
No,
Beowulf, you have
with,
all the time to do
just
anything
Liver
ever.
Mortis. Just good old Liver Mortis gives you a charge and a safe jump.
Oh yeah. I mean, with I know. Yeah.
Should play that mean squiggly L toss.
Get out of here with the squiggly L-toss meme.
The knife, actually had really, like a specific vortex that worked around, like getting knocked down with uncharged Liver Mortis mid-screen, and then using Brad to cover one side, while jumping over for an ambiguous 50-50 jumping medium kick.
It's kind of fun.
It was really good.
You should get a setup with L toss for that.
What am I? Shut up. What am I? What was I gonna? Oh, one of my corner route that I'm doing with this team right now is really freaking cool because it gives you punch charge, and if you're doing it with tail charge, so you do HDP into charged arpeggio on the way down, and then you pick up OTG list.
What?
It looks really cool.
I'll need to see that.
I don't know if I've never done it in a match yet, but it looks really cool. Worst case, like last game, I'll just be like, hold on, stop for a second, let me show you this link.
Alright. Nice parries, but he actually took a lot of damage for doing that. As stylish as it was.
Probably could have canceled the parry and do SSJ near the end, and to SBO, and gotten something off of it.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I mean, if you're sitting on 2 meter, SSJ to SBO is actually one of the best DHs.
Okay. Argus is not a reversal, but he didn't punish the gap, so it's okay. It's not okay, but I'm gonna pretend like it's okay while I hide my pain inside.
You didn't really have meter either, and you were at an awkward distance, so I guess none of your normals have really reached. But you usually want to PBGC the beam into a like either Daisy or SBO appropriately. You
After PBGC, you could have just sweeped. You would have traded.
You
would
would
have
traded
that
to
at least, I guess,
PBGC the beam. You can just block the beam, and if you're at the range where PBGC anything would have hit, you can just use the normal thing.
Yeah, just crouch hard kick. It'll probably trade with a few of the pokes.
It's always true.
I don't PBGC Argus at all.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
whoa.
most
sorry,
Argus
sorry.
parries are block the beam and to do something in the gap between the beam and
The reason you have to PBGC with Squiggly is for center stage specifically. Like if you're full screen and you block the beam, you want to PBGC so you can center stage SBO.
That sounds right.
Uncharged?
No, charged.
Oh.
Or uncharged also, maybe.
I think
Does
I
uncharged
totally
work?
could have done it with charge without PBGC, but maybe I'm crazy. I've never tried it.
Actually, yeah, it's only a 9-frame gap if you're using the charged version, so it's probably for uncharged only.
Uncharged would be sick. I want to see that in the game now. You'll probably get DHC'd on right when they center stage, but whatever.
Yeah, that's true. If they have if their anchor's dead or if they're like on 1 meter or something, or 0 meter, it's a possibility to do it uncharged.
I'm gonna make a formal request for all big bands ever. Please stop using giant step on OP for the love of God. It burns your stun? Sure. Really early. It's not safe if it's blocked unless you're doing late, in which case, like...
Why?
I really like the fact that Dudas is trying to use my assist.
Run up, instant jump JMK is an overhead. Convertible, definitely with both of your assists. So you want to use that instead. If you can't convert off of it with your assist, for any other band plays in the chat, you can convert off of it with Timpani if you're nuts. Some characters instant JMK into falling JHK combos. And they don't have time to land cancel because they've already blocked the JMK.
So, Dudas, in that situation where you did forward heavy punch, because they had not land canceled yet, that first hit was going to get hit blocked no matter what, and that means your entire thing is no longer overhead. So Sam was just free to hold down back. Now, you can't do that, unfortunately. I'll explain the mid-screen after this. But what you want to do is you want to do Kara cancel your forward heavy punch into a low. Because that gives them enough time to land and tricks them into thinking they need to block the overhead. And it'll hit on low. The other thing is... Oh yeah, your mid-screen thing. You want to use one hit of standing medium punch into standing heavy kick, and then empty stand kick. Doesn't matter whether you're in charge or not. It's the only way to do that mid-screen.
If you want to make it really easy, because the band corpse was so far away because it got hit by brass, you could have just done stand hard punch, stancel, stand light punch, and then loop that over and over, because you're not going to be too far away. Just because if the corpse is too close, you have to do the stand medium punch, stand head kick. There's no other way.
It's pretty lenient too.
Yeah. But if they are that far away, you can make it much easier with just normal stance loops.
At least fun.
Yeah.
really sad that my F4 is not working. It's like I'm in infinite self-doubt right now. Like I'm just in this downward spiral where it's like, nah, it's not your stick. It can't be your stick. It's hardware. This hardware's never screwed up on you before. You're fine. Everything's fine. Your execution just sucks butt. You suck, Crank.
This is why when my Q4 broke, it was much easier to accept because I'm used to my hardware breaking after a week.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that this is my new computer, right?
Yeah.
Because I did end up getting a new one. I don't know if I told you.
You did tell me.
Yeah. And within a week, I was blue screening again. But I found out the reason for it is because when I swapped drives, they still had the Lenovo drivers on it on a computer that wasn't Lenovo. That was freaking out. So I just reformatted and it fixed.
Whoopsie. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that hardware. Drivers specifically for a specific hardware.
Drivers, ever since this whole debacle started, I have a new hatred for anything drivers. It used to be like, oh, they just need an update, it's fine. Now it's like, oh, they need an update, I'm ready for the next 4 weeks, let's go.
Oh, Wreak Havoc! Yo, no, Skullgirls is not dead on PS4, you just have to do specific sets. No one plays Quick Match, ever. But there's a pretty big PS4 scene. You have to find the Discord for the PS4 server and find specific matchups. There's a separate community, yes. 360, it has been dead. No one plays on 360. No one's ever really played on 360, even though that was what the
console
game was
sucks.
But it's
Pretty
super
sure
live on
360
PC, and on
still is not
PS4
up to
it's like
date.
live enough. You just gotta find the right Discord. And Bobbert, I think you were saying something.
Yeah, just talking for 360 version, I'm pretty sure it's still like not the most up-to-date version of the game. Like the patch just never happened.
Oh, did it never happen?
I'm pretty sure.
Sam, I'm gonna need you to go in.
That's my girl.
He's getting closer to you. I'm gonna need you to go in. I mean, I'll take it. I guess that counts. Sure. But I'm gonna need you to go in though, because he's just gonna jump at you. You can't just jump forever. You're playing half the character right now. You gotta go play the other half. You just put down an item and just walk and just run in. Not even joking. Just hold M item. He's in your face now. You need to stop zoning. Just hold M item and go in. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we in this house we mash L. Yeah, that counts as going. You just mash the what is it even called? L danger. No, L. My heart's in danger.
That's M.
Hold that L is what we call it.
I don't like going in with Peacock.
That you're playing half the character.
Damn,
Because
you
you
literally do. You fucking love the item drop 50-50. That's a lie.
You cannot. Hold on. No, wait. Somebody court records. Sam just said in voice, "I don't like going in on something."
That was Peacock.
That's a total lie.
What do I do with Peacock that I go
Hold
in with?
M item.
You
and
literally
run
hold M item and do a 50-50 by jumping over them and sometimes using standing hard punch. You
Well,
do that
after I grab them.
all the
After I
time.
grab them. After I grab them.
Okay,
Only
cool.
when I
So you
grab
like
them.
grabbing them, something you can't do from full screen.
When
so you
they
like going in
come
on
to me,
them.
when they come to me, I grab them.
No, you teleport
Okay,
to them
Sam,
all the time with
Sam.
Light George. You do
Why
this.
don't you like holding M item and just doing things? That's my first question.
Because I get hit if I try that.
Okay, hear me out, right? They have to push a button to hit you.
Yeah.
You can block.
What?
While you're blocking, you can release the item, and they get hit.
Alright. Never drops whenever I do it.
I don't.
Because you're doing it too... So I do, just because that's too... That means you're doing it too late. You can't release the item in block stun, like you could with Fred.
Alright.
So you have to do it slightly early.
That's silly.
You're back.
Oh! Hey JP, guess what else is dead? My stick!
Really?
The up forward direction is not working. Or it's coming out super late, and it's been ruining me. And I've been noticing it for a while now. I didn't want to believe it. I thought it was just me being bad.
So are you still gonna fight JP, or do you want me to do it?
We'll do the round robin. Right?
Okay.
I just got in. My everything hurts right now.
Right, guys, don't do the thing I do. Calm
Yeah,
down
you
on
did
the
it, Sam.
What?
You did it. You held
Yeah,
M item,
didn't
and then when you tried to
do
push a
anything.
button, you hit it with the item.
Didn't do anything.
Yes,
You did it.
Sam,
I just watched you do
if it doesn't work
Nothing
once,
happened.
that's not the definition of it doesn't do anything. When something does something, it implies, oh, their options were limited. Just because it didn't get you the hit doesn't mean it's not good.
Look, she did jump in JLK. You released the item. You got hit. She got hit. She didn't get anything off of it. That means it works.
Alright, then it works.
Hey!
I just don't like it.
Don't be a Murphy.
Alright, Sam doesn't
That's
like
what
to
I'm-
win, so...
I was
it's
telling you,
here.
I just don't
Hold
like
in
it.
court.
It's a good thing, and Peacock should use it.
Go play
Definitely.
a different character.
I-
You're playing half a character right now.
I don't play this game anymore.
Well, you're in Get Great, so you're getting advice. You signed up for this.
You,
I
actually-
didn't-
you literally didn't.
I
but-
didn't get any advice. I'm offended.
I gave you advice.
I don't believe you.
It was play
No,
Elton.
It was not, but you should.
I think it was. I think he literally gave you advice. Actually,
I
Swag.
I don't think I did. I think you said something along the lines of like, if you're just throwing needles, don't do it all game because they'll get used to it. Only do it once or twice.
I don't
Did you
think
give
it's like
whoever I was fighting advice?
Who what?
Did you give whoever I was fighting advice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear it.
Oh, I was talking about a lot of their like squiggly stuff, like stop holding up forward. I mentioned like what the fuck else did I mention? I don't even remember. But basically,
The first like 3 games were him, and the last 2 were Sam.
yeah.
Give me
But if you're approaching with Squiggly against Peacock, it's tough. But A, you have Brass on you, so use his body to cover you. B, you want to use neutral hop to jump over projectiles, and then use forward hop after that, specifically for Airshow George. I'm gonna actually put a link in chat. I'll put it in the VOD, so that you can actually look at a video that talks about Peacock's dead zone, which is extremely important. Meanwhile, JP can go ahead and hop in the lobby. I think JP's next, right? Am I wrong? I'm right. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, Jimmy's next.
It's like, I'll be there.
Character-specific stuff. Peacock dead zone. There it is. Dudas, look at this. It'll help. If you've seen it already, watch it again. It'll help. Because you were stuck blocking a lot of stuff. And honestly, if you're playing well against the Peacock and you're familiar with the matchup, you actually don't have to block anything. Besides, like, an item drop 50-50.
Yeah. Do we have a command for that? I swear we did.
Or Peacock dead zone? No.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
What?
Didn't we?
For sure.
Oh, we don't.
Not crazy. Wasn't it World Gem?
I think exclamation mark command is what you want, not command.
What? World Gem?
Maybe.
Pretty sure World Gem, wasn't it?
BNB, defense, Discord, get great, GG, chat guides, how to bet, meme, parry. Maybe we don't. I swear we did at one point, though.
I swear we did. I thought it was like exclamation point
We
World
never
Gem.
had we rarely, if ever, have a character-specific URL. Besides, would you crank me?
I swear.
That one's worth it.
That was amazing.
I like that one. So here's my problem with this team.
What's up?
I don't know what colors I'm using yet.
Oh, great. I went for the green. That's
And
the
I
one
make.
That was the one I used when I first started using Squiggly.
Buy my book command for pleasures. Actually, we have a
Oh,
guides
double.
command. Is it guide or guides? I think it's guides.
One of the two.
Bubble. You don't want to go
Yeah.
for the pink?
And Pleasure's book is listed here, and so is
Watermelon.
Penumbra's Parasol
Wanna
Guide,
be
and so is Beowulf by Rabble.
Oh my god, you called me Penumbra and I got so thrown off. It's been so long.
Use squiggly number 11.
Number.
I've already picked the Killer Kill Squiggly because it's arguably one of the better
But
ones.
pink doubled the match.
This is Watermelon Double. It's got pink on it. It's like
No,
Watermelon.
it's not pink enough.
who's Penumbra? Hi, my name is Penumbra. It was Penumbra and then I got shortened to Penny.
Yeah.
When we already Penny.
Here's the Dankler. I
Oh,
like cats,
what
so it was
just happened?
Penandra and it turned into Penny.
It's because anytime I wanted to look up or like invite Penny to a match, I would just type Peny, and it got to the point where my brain just assumed that was their actual name. That's all. That's
and
the
then it
origin
actually-
lore. That's it.
Yeah, and the best part is that it became my actual name.
Alright. Well, that was weird. That just kind of happened. Okay.
Yeah, it was a good game. I really like the part.
So Blex is asking, is it possible to join the lobby and beat people up? Absolutely, in the open lobby event. Right now, this is not the open lobby. This is the last actual scheduled matchup that we have. After this, we'll open up a lobby with 8 slots, and then I'll once again link the group chat, and anyone
Is
can join.
this-
So
This
sit
is
tight,
bad.
Blex. You'll
It's
be
broken.
play soon.
I think we're broken right now.
We broke it. We gotta remake it.
Oh,
Oh, wait. No, it's fine. What the heck?
What's
what
happening?
is- I don't know.
It just broke for like 45 seconds. The lobby just had to calm down for a second. It was
You
too
need to
much
calm down
going
for
on.
a second.
Oh,
Sunset!
I wish I knew how.
Sunset, we miss you. Stay here.
Why? Why?
I knew
Because your
$5
voice is
that she
beautiful.
won't stay here. Who's taking?
What? I can't.
Your voice was beautiful. Stay.
Okay, I guess my voice is clear.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so we know
Yeah.
you're the best Squiggly player in the world. We need you to do this real hard.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm here.
Dude, you just
Wait,
JLP'd my
Oh,
air
for a
gun.
second I thought JP just wasn't playing Squiggly, and I got really confused. I'm like, that's just Buko double, my dude.
Yeah, no, see,
Trick
the trick
was
is you do
wrong
squiggly
character.
assist, and then it is squiggly double.
Hey, Sunset, are you actually here?
Or Fuqua double.
You gonna stay
Am I
here?
Why'd
what?
Mike think
Yeah,
Am I
stay
what?
here.
Yeah. You guys are forcing me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm here.
I'm gonna peer pressure the shit out of you.
I'm already here, so you didn't force
Oh,
me.
I
I
couldn't
did
even
my own volition. My own volition.
Oh my
It was
God.
my-
You're
my
an
choice,
independent
my
woman
choice.
who don't need no
Yeah, it
man.
was my choice. It was my choice. It was my choice. You told me what to do, but it was my choice.
Oh, okay. A lot of choices.
I hate choices.
I hate choices. This is why I play Skullgirls, where I just die.
Yeah, dude. Skullgirls, but you only have one assist.
I think
Skullgirls,
I hate
every time
choices
you
is
get hit, it
single-handedly
speeds
my favorite 3-word phrase. Alright, what's happening here?
Penny lost her double.
No,
Not
it's
double.
glitch.
Her double? Her squiggly.
Oh, Penny, lucky for her, she has the means to bring her back, because Val's level 5 is built into
Wait,
double
she has a
stack
mean to bring her back?
Memes.
memes to bring her back.
Bring her back. Okay. I mean,
True power of memes. Wait, why didn't Puddle... Wait, Puddle doesn't trigger there?
No.
No, you went over it.
What?! That's cool.
Yeah, you're. Are we on stream?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. That's all.
Oh.
It's Saturday, what?
No, I don't do
Sam.
Damn.
different,
What?
Can't believe this.
to be honest.
Silver cord, launcher, heavy, gravedigger. We go for the restand. Let's go.
I thought you could match jab on double for some reason.
Yes, you can. Oh, but you don't play Fortune, so
You can
can't,
jab
sorry.
on them.
I mean, that's not double.
Oh.
I'll ask my squeak. I had so
Wait.
many. I was like holding my stick at an angle, so I kept getting like
Oh.
weird directions.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, we're in a matchup still. Wait, hold on.
Oh, no, we're in a match. Oh,
Wait, what happened?
This is JP's actually like on Get Greatest match though. So at least JP's playing. But if JP wasn't playing, I'd be so mad.
Wait. Is this not open lobby?
No, it's not.
No.
Not yet.
What? Okay, why didn't you tell me?
Because we thought you knew.
No, I'm not watching the stream. I was like, you
Also,
told me to be
Frank-
here. You literally told me to be
I did tell you to
So
be
Frank
here.
did say-
I said I
Frank
need you to
did
judge
say it
their
was
squiggly
fun,
play
man.
as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crank also did
well,
say it
you
was
know,
Wait, why'd you let the
sorry.
phone? Why'd you
Sorry.
do that?
Oh, wait.
Well, you told me not to play him.
No, I'm stuck here now.
Alright, Sunset, get back in here. I'm fighting
Okay.
JP.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm fighting JP. You're gonna get back in here so you can criticize us.
Okay, hold on. Okay, fine. I'll tell you how you play.
Wait,
Sorry.
does that mean I get to fight Crank next?
Sure.
Alright, fine. I'll commentate here.
Oh, I'm broken.
That's
Great.
fine. One more time. I think it's because Sunset drew.
Dude, I'm actually sorry.
Whoa.
What?
Sunset drew last
Excuse me,
second.
Crank.
No, Sunset
No.
joined last second.
I actually thought it was open lobby because it's like, oh, it's like 2 hours from now, so it must be over, right?
Yeah, but we started like an hour late.
No, we didn't.
Okay, that's fine.
Half an hour, I think, actually.
Yeah, it was a half.
I'm sorry,
hour.
everyone. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I went story mode by accident. Whoops.
JP, you should join.
What? Oh,
I'm stuck here too. Okay, hold on.
Look, I know I'm the lore master here, but like you can't just find me in story mode whenever you like. Right.
see me in nightmare mode.
See me in nightmare mode. Oh, is that my phone? You guys can hear my phone from a whole table
Yep.
away.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Let
can.
me just whip
It's
my
like
phone
pretty
across
loud
the room.
too.
There we
It's
go.
pretty.
It's
I literally
pretty-
just whipped it across the room.
No, yeah, it was loud enough that I thought it was my phone.
Yeah, same.
Oh, that's hardcore.
down.
That's awesome.
I looked
Oh,
down.
no.
I was like, what the fuck?
It's like if I have my phone under the blue mic,
Oh.
the vibration is so loud that it actually hurts to listen to. I'm recreating the lobby. All
Oh,
right.
that's probably a good idea.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
Here we go.
All
Here we
right,
go.
I'm gonna invite.
We'll
Well,
go.
I'm gonna invite nobody. You guys can just find your own way in here.
Oh my god, I can't believe
Why?
this. Okay. You're on top of my friends list.
Wow. Not even important enough to get invited.
Well, I got you, Penny. Don't worry.
I got 2 invites. I feel special.
Oh.
Well,
I
that
got
was
no
from me
invites.
after I said I was gonna invite anybody. You said you're at the top of my friends list, and then I sent an invite to you.
Can't believe this.
All right, JP. I wasn't joking. My up forward is
Hold
literally
on.
not working.
It's
Like it
actually-
comes out like
Hold
a
on.
third of a second after I actually press
Hold
it.
on. How many messages?
Jesus
have you
Christ.
So
It's like a
I
runoff.
really hope it's like not. Well,
My
part of me
question
wants to
is-
hope it's not my stick, But a part of me hopes it is my stick and not like my game or something, because I don't know how to fix that.
Same. I
probably
wouldn't know
Okay, so are we
either.
playing-
It
Yeah,
probably
you're
is.
smart.
Don't you have a replacement stick somewhere?
I have replacement parts, and I do have backup sticks, but they're awful. Like I literally have them so like as like the Mad Catz Player 2 controller kind of style.
Oh, those? Oh, jeez.
They're not
Oh, wait,
actually
are
those.
we-
They're actually
are we
the
doing
Mayflies.
flat matches or what? So I
Oh.
keep track.
It's a round robin.
It's a round robin between me, Penny, and
Yeah, we're all picking
Oh.
with Squiggly.
Alright.
Except for Crank, who's already picked up Squiggly.
Didn't still record in time.
I didn't want that. We'll go with it.
Oh, rock fire roll.
Nice up forward.
Wait, I just realized you're not playing Squiggly Point. I feel cheated. I have to play my Squiggly against your Fukua.
I mean, I feel like if you have to fight Hizuko at all,
Rather do it on double.
alright, cool. You get
Okay,
hit
what
everybody.
buttons are you pressing this squiggly?
Me? Life punch?
Oh,
That's a pretty good one. I like that one.
that is a pretty good button.
Right.
I can't fault you for that.
Should do heavy punch more.
Nah, it's a heavy one.
Medium punch then.
Medium punch with Squiggly is weird.
Maybe
Like,
half
that
a
actually might be not that bad.
What?
Okay, just, yeah, that Rex armor. It's really good.
That's a pretty good shadow usage.
Block and he'll kill himself. It's okay. You might die to Chip first, but he'll kill himself.
Oh, the overhead.
Oh, the raw tech combos! Let's go! Oh, no.
It's not a raw
That
tech
won't work on
combo
that.
if you combo into it.
Yeah, raw implies raw.
You
No,
know,
raw
like,
tag.
all the
There is
feeling-
no such thing as a raw
Comboed
tag.
into your raw tag. Oh.
It's not a raw tag if you cook it first.
It's just a tag.
Exactly. Yeah, no, if you combo into it, it's like
No.
nice and scaled. You
It's like
cooked it.
your raw tag. Your tag is so raw. Happy birthday to you.
Let's go, Crank.
What the heck
I
is
would
going
say
on?
I
Oh.
would queue up, but unfortunately JP also queued up, so I didn't want to risk it.
Oh,
So, hold on. Are we doing
okay.
Get Great or because what is
Rainy!
Yeah,
Wait,
we're-
I heard a Rainy.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Yes, what the heck is going on here?
Get
Okay,
great.
here's-
get great.
No,
It's
no,
JP's
no,
match,
no,
so
no.
naturally we all shoved ourselves into this call.
Apparently.
Let's stream like this.
No, because
Yes.
I thought it was over.
I think we are.
I'll get out. Sorry.
No, please stay.
No, sunset. Yeah.
I'm gonna be blue.
That's
I don't
a,
have a
Stream like this.
yeah, I think
I
that
don't
would go
actually-
really, really well with the
What's up,
80s
Tickle?
Beowulf, like the bright blue one, the neon blue.
Uh,
Oh wait, you're not Beowulf. You're playing double. Why are you playing double?
I didn't want this one, but I don't have a select button, so I'm stuck with it.
You know, double has a skin that matches default Squiggly, so you can play default
Yes,
Squiggly. And
you can play
could.
two Squigglies.
But I don't like default Squiggly.
But two Squigglies.
Her arms are like barbershop, dude.
But
What?
two Squigglies.
You betrayed me. That's still not Squiggly number 11.
Yeah.
I don't even.
That's
I don't
not-
count. But I don't have a select button. My voice crack. I'm 14. I swear. Wait, no, I'm not.
Aw. Did you have that backwards or
I
forwards?
bought alcohol last night,
nice.
and I don't think anybody
Same.
believed me when they showed them my ID.
I mean, your
Nah,
ID
I'm pretty
literally
sure
has bold letters saying underage.
Yeah, it does.
It's actually just the emoji for underage. It's the 18 with the line through it.
18 with the line through.
I can't get up forward. This is such a
I believe
problem.
in you. Oh my god.
I try to up forward and it just waits. I don't like it.
Oh man.
No. I believe in you, Crank. It can't
Wait,
come
this
out.
is Get Greater.
This is
Yeah.
actually.
Yes, this is Get Great right now.
So are we streaming like this? Or?
Yes,
Yeah,
we are.
we've been streaming. You're live. You're on commentary, in fact. Go for it.
Yes. You doing the thing or no?
Okay, well I can't see it. So
Well,
I'll just say what I imagine is happening.
Oh hell yeah!
Rainy.
Oh wow, did you guys see that reset? Because I
Oh
did.
man, that's funny because it just happened.
Rainy.
Yes.
Take this. It's a good video.
I know what I'm trying.
You have part. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Sam, we're streaming.
Yeah, but you don't see it.
Oh,
They don't see it. You're
Hear me
fine.
out.
I can't.
But like,
Raw tech?
it's
I
tradition
can't
that
believe.
it's tradition that I send things like this to Frank when he's streaming.
No, we said it to me instead.
Frank, you could have used two.
No.
Oh,
The best.
I can't believe it,
Fine.
Frank.
guess I'm not a friend.
Center stage, or sorry, center stage.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be pretending to commentate.
That was your commentary. It was 10 out of 10. Oh,
It's-
7 out of
well,
10. I could see
okay.
room for improvement.
Like, oh man, did you see that reversal? Did you see that squiggly reversal? That was a well-placed daisy.
It was gonna be JP and Crank because I picked up Squiggly, and then I'm also picking up Squiggly, so I shoved myself in.
Yeah, my stick's also not working, so now they're playing me with like half the movement circle. And I say half the movement circle because all I do is up
stick
forward, and now I
yourself
can't
in
forward.
without asking.
I mean,
Like,
Yeah, once I started saying it, there was no going back.
There's no going back. Total commitment.
is this the 5th game? I think it is, right?
I don't know. How many games have you played, JP?
I've only played one.
Okay,
What?
so
No, you played-
no, yeah,
No,
I mean-
2. I played 2.
Okay,
I
JP's played 2, Penny's played 3,
2.
2, 3.
2.
2.
I thought you fought JP twice and then just
I
fought
fought
me.
JP once.
Wait, what? Who did
JP
fight
fought
after?
twice. Once was me, once was you.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't time out.
Oh, we're dead.
And then you played twice, so this would maybe
No, we're
be the
dead.
5th. I don't know.
JP, you're dead.
No, we're dead. Game's over.
Alright, you two just fight each other for the remaining 3 matches. I'll just-
Okay.
Okay. So the real question now is, JP, is your gosh dang Squiggly on point or is it Fuko?
I mean, problem?
Guess I'll put someone else point.
No,
Careful,
ball.
Parasol Squiggly, let's go.
Parasol Squiggly's pretty good.
Rock that D&B assist, dude. Get that
It's really
monster
good.
double
I
step.
don't like D&D though.
Sure. I'll put it on.
Oh, you are
monster
pretty.
double step.
What's the thing? What's the thing?
Yeah, but the cremation oak is so
not
gross.
bad.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Anyway, what is this color 11 I keep hearing?
Oh,
about?
fuck! I have the wrong.
It's number 11. I don't know what the buttons are, but it's 11 because I
Okay,
Google image because I know what it looks like.
Is there even a double palette that matches this?
Probably not.
I found it. Don't worry, guys.
I lied.
You have purple. What do you mean? What are you
mean?
doing? You
It
have
matches. What are you
purple.
talking about? I
No,
don't know what you mean this doesn't match.
hurt my soul. I'm dead inside.
Also, Crank, I'm curious.
Sure.
Do you look at the things I send you mid-stream or like after stream?
I don't even get notifications that you send me something. I just kind
Oh,
of notice
rip.
after the stream.
Rip.
Oh boy,
Oh,
what
okay.
was it this time? That's exciting.
I mean, it's tradition, so.
Absolutely.
Would it be Skullgirls if the lobbies were?
Props to
don't
like
don't
fate,
think
I
it's gonna-
guess,
oh my
that
God.
lobbies are
We
broken
went from 30
only on
to
the final
20
match.
somehow. Oh, we got
Is
in
it
for a
working?
second.
Is it working?
No,
We got that
Oh.
countdown from down from 18. Let's go.
Teabagging.
I what?
14.
So I'm gonna
That's a
restart.
wrap.
Same. I will also restart. Oh, great. That's just something for.
We're like Get Great every Saturday whenever we start EMT?
EMT?
Emergency time.
Emergency.
Eorzea time.
Yours yet.
Where did the M come from?
Where did the end?
Skullgirls Get Broke. Yeah.
Well, now I'm going through my DMs, and it's quite the adventure.
Slide in there.
Slide into my own DMs. Oof.
Shout out to Sparrow for yelling at me like an hour ago for saying I might be having an aneurysm. She screams, "Do not aneurysm." Agreed. CR.
Penny, no. It's a
What do you
purple.
mean? It matches.
It's
I don't know
a
what you're talking
purple.
about. This matches.
No,
What do you mean this doesn't match?
it's red.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Red. Can't believe this.
Hi, it's
I
funny
love
because
how
Penny's
that-
colorblind.
I love how that.
Da-da-da-da-da. Put on meter.
1 meter.
I like to imagine Penny just goes home and goes, "Oh man, look at this lime," and we're like, "No, that's a banana,"
Well, I'm not gonna say no.
implying people go home and just
Oh, look.
routinely say, "Look at this lime."
I mean, do you not like call out your fruit to yourself?
It's amazing.
Yeah, limes are amazing.
I don't like them. Oh my god, please! The troll!
So, very much the trolls.
Guru. Who just eats a lime? Like, you put it in stuff. You don't just go like, "Oh, I want to go home and eat a lime." Well, you're weird.
I see you. I'm seeing you. I'm watching you.
What?
Oh, neat. Fruitus?
Oh, I wasn't sure what was gonna happen, to be honest. It's really confusing.
That was the best thing I've ever seen. I don't think that should have worked. Oh, you got hit with the Mongoloid.
I believe it.
Wow, Crank, what do you mean he's using a reversal?
That was I don't know if you saw that, Crank. Oh my god, you gotta rewind or something, because it was the greatest thing I've ever done. Hear me out.
Hear me out.
Okay, I wanted to be here anyway. Okay, you crossed up. You're not gonna do it again, though.
Okay, basically, JP threw out Daisy, and he was like, oh, that's punishable, threw out a song, and then it extended her hurt box just enough to go into the Daisy.
I didn't get my neutral done. Where did I get my neutral done? I didn't get my neutral done.
Good for you, I'm sorry.
Didn't get my neutral done. No, Randy, we're doing that.
No, Randy, no.
No,
No, play it now!
Randy, we're doing the matchup.
No, we're doing the thing, don't play!
We're dumb.
They're doing their Get Great matchup right now, Rainy.
Just in case you couldn't tell.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, Penny is neither JP nor me.
Okay, I don't have a select button, so we're going with this.
Penny, know what happened? Did you hit the button?
Yeah, I don't have a select button. I might as well just random the other one. Okay, let's go.
Well, so much for Get Great.
It matches. I'm upset this matches right now.
I'm gonna actually try to commentate.
I miss Squiggly, so I'm playing Fortune Eliza now.
Raid. I missed Squiggly.
The Mongoloid!
No, you know, I wanted to commentate, but this is already too stupid.
Don't do it again! Go bird. Go bird. I'm gonna do it.
Why is Fortune's crouch animation just so weird?
I'm fine.
Just staring intently.
The Mongoloid!
The Mongoloid! Can we do it again?
Mongoloid! No, I got it.
I don't know how I did
What even is this video game anymore?
couldn't see it.
Did you just alt F4 it?
I can't believe it! Oh my god, there's no way!
I'm dropping this game forever. Okay, we got one more match. Let's go.
Oh my
Kira just sent me a picture of a lime peel saying, it's tasty, I swear.
Holy heck. I give up. Somebody clip that. Please, somebody clip that.
Holy shit! That's not real.
Why does this happen every time we play this game?
Because you're fighting JP. That's what he does. He just pushes buttons and the game is like, sure.
I give up.
It's not real, I swear.
Did you see that?
Craig, please tell me you saw it.
Please tell me you saw that. He did jump forward air grab on my wake up twice. And I'm like, okay, here's the, because it's the Mongoloid. That's the joke that we have.
Yeah.
And I'm like, here's the joke. So on wake up, I tag to Eliza, and he air grabs me out of the raw tag.
Oh my god.
By the way, Crank is laughing. Apparently he's muted.
Holy crap.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's not possible.
Okay, well, we've already committed.
Alright, cool. Okay.
Oh, you didn't punish for the raw tag. 0 out of 10.
It did.
Where is it? Where's the raw tag? Oh my god, it's lagging. Where's the JP, it's lagging so bad. Holy heck.
I did it.
You did it. Okay, here we go.
Oh, yours is, okay.
Where's the raw tag combo?
Oh shit, I can do it. No, I failed. I'm sorry. Don't do it. I'll hit you. No. I can't believe it. It doesn't need combo! I did it!
I missed! It's fine, I don't play that character. It's fine, I'm gonna raw tag. I can't raw tag, I'm by myself.
By the way, someone clipped it, so there you
Thank goodness.
Oh my god!
go. What just happened?
I don't know!
Okay, no, it's fine. Watch this.
We're watching.
I can't believe.
I can't believe you've done this. No, more accurately, I believe you've done this. I'm just very disappointed.
Oh, I'm always disappointed in me. It's nothing new.
Oh no! I grab it.
Here comes the mix. Are you ready? Are you ready?
What's the checks?
Okay, after watching this, I've put the B&B compendium in the Twitch chat.
Wait.
It all comes full circle, doesn't it? You missed this before, Mom.
This
This
is
is
I've
not
ever
the.
heard.
This is not the match.
I love
I was fighting
playing
Sam earlier today, and like it was the first matchup, and then
Oh my god.
Penny linked the B&B compendium in chat, so it all comes full circle. I'm really happy about this.
Oh my
Hey.
god.
I'm a big band main, and I thought that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
That was great.
All right.
Somebody fight me.
Well, speaking
No,
of fighting each other,
It's in the open
it is
lobby.
the end of stream event. It is time for the open lobby. It's gonna open up 8 slots. Anyone can join. You do not have to have signed up or anything. All the planned matchups are over. If you saw someone new on stream that you wanted to fight, or some other shenanigans, you just want to get in on some action for this week, then please feel free to join in on the group chat. Right-click the crank machine or anyone else you see in this lobby and click join game. You can find the group chat by typing !GG8 chat like that. Click that link. And it's gonna be a good old fun time. Anyone can play whoever, etc., etc. Also, thank you so much, Blair, for donating 5 bits. As the usual spiel, a reminder that this stream is a non-profit stream. All that extra money goes straight towards the prize pool for our end of the month tournament on Skullgirls Be Great every Wednesday, 4th week of the month. It's a good old fun time. That's actually coming up next week. So all the donations I receive up to then actually add to that prize pool if it hits for higher than $50, which it won't. But if it did, that'd be great.
My voice hurts now.
Yeah.
I think that's the best part. Right? Like this is kind of why I feel
My
like
soul
Skullgirls.
hurts.
Playing Skullgirls is the best because we end up by the end our soul and our throats hurt because we're laughing our asses off.
It's so fun.
What?
Yeah, by the way, the lobby's already full.
Oh, damn, that's hardcore.
Sorry, did you say something, Sam?
Yeah, I was saying I need to ask, but I'll ask after the stream.
Okay.
Oh, what?
I mean, you can also DM me if you want.
Oh, I'm sliding in there.
Wait,
Did you just get double jump?
How?
Did you just double jump?
Did you do an incinerator double jump? What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You just got double jump.
I do that on Robo sometimes.
Jesus.
Oh, that makes it good.
Oh no. My jumping got called.
Oh my god, screw this
Oh my god. This controller looking.
It's fine, just come play Tekken with me. You don't need that button.
Up forward?
Nobody
I mean, you're
cares
right.
I mean, right?
Okay.
Rather.
What? I was holding down bag. Counter hit me out of my down bag. How dare you?
Oh, you got played.
I got played. Is drill full invulnerable or only hit invulnerable?
Only hitting bone.
Okay. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Okay, calm down.
Bah, 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 bah. A fork.
Oh,
No,
alright,
I
fine,
can believe
that's
you.
fine. We'll give it a shit. Sure.
I still wish this game had mod support that would allow me to change Big Band's backdash animation to a neon sign that says "Kill me."
Yeah.
My screen started to blue flash for my SSJ input, and it didn't revert fast enough because I was still in the getting hit animation because of the rollback.
Wow.
That was really cool looking. I don't know why. It was just like the super flash
Really strange.
while I was just
Oh.
like getting hit backwards with an after image of SSJ.
What the fuck?
Also, JP, what's with your internet? Like, what's
I
happening?
don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know.
Who am I fighting?
Oh boy, 1 out of 8 chance to fight JP twice in a row. I bet that was intentional.
Oh.
I might just pick this. I'm so rusty. I don't know what's Dragon.
Oh boy, it's an Eliza.
Oh boy.
My
Draco
favorite.
You're the
you
only
fighting
rusty
Draco-
player in this
Draco
squad.
Arena?
How dare you?
No, someone
How dare you not
else.
keep up with your
Oh,
weekly
okay.
practices?
It's Draco's color though.
What's their name?
Sparrow set.
Oh, hey, it's Sparrow.
Oh. Fuck.
Joined.
Okay, bye.
Oh, rip. The thing that I didn't want happened.
Okay, sure.
Oh god.
Yeah, converting up that is
That's really
annoying.
disgusting. Actually, really disgusting.
Nope.
Oh, the pain. Whee!
Sure.
I did. That's not called
I
this.
am. Like, I'm just not gonna do buttons. I don't know if this is because of lag or what. I need to go to the training mode and test this. This is driving me.
I didn't want that.
I couldn't car
Okay.
cancel Daisy. Why?
I didn't mean to.
I wanted to car cancel the Daisy. It's not fair.
Oh my god. Oh, why? Why is Wiggly so tiny versus Wiggly? Assistance. Whoa, okay, that was
Oh,
wrong.
that's not. Ow! Alright, fine.
Wait, no, don't leave.
Oh,
they
why?
left. I feel bad.
Why did they get the wall down? I didn't like it.
Why do you feel bad, Rainy?
I mean, like, I won the match, and then they just booked it, and I'm like, wait, no, stop. Was I bullied?
Were you fighting Sparrow?
Yes.
She's played 2 hours.
Oh.
Oh, it justifies it. It's fine.
I mean, I was still bully.
Yeah, I mean, no, I was
Oh.
exaggerating. I was accentuating the fact that you were probably a bully.
I get it. I'm doing it.
Oh, no, it's fair. Yeah, you can stay as long as you want. Except the lobby's full, so whatever.
No.
Alright, fine. Fucking up forwarding, the only thing that beats reversal daisy. No, that was a joke. Everything beats reversal daisy. I was hoping that you would think I was so stupid or too smart to do that, but I wasn't.
Hopes and
I mean, you don't have to have that mentality. The better players will play on their own time if they're really desperate for matches.
Crank.
So you don't
I
have to
need
feel like you
you-
have to have a certain threshold of skill to join, if that's
I
what's
need-
worrying you.
I need you to take 3 seconds real quick, Crank.
Okay. 3
And
seconds.
just go watch the clip that I sent.
Alright, well, I got black screen, so that's perfect.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Abby.
hello.
Abby!
We gotta play some games.
Congratulations, you came at just the right time. We're here to play games.
I'm purple.
All night long! Wait, I don't know what happened.
Oh,
Hold on.
you match.
Kind of?
Oh my god!
You match. You right?
Oh my goodness, there's still 7 people in this commentary call.
Yeah, I think we're all in the lobby too. We literally just invaded the open lobby.
Get Great invades its own lobby.
What have we done?
It's pretty good.
If only we were all named flagged for sexual content.
No, let's not do that again.
I want
It'd
to
be worse. We
place
could all
to
change our name to Sunset.
Ah, you're right.
Are you trying to charge over there?
I can't believe this.
Trying to charge over there? I got charged first, sir.
No. No.
Right, the stream is specifically so people can play with all sorts of skill levels,
I
right?
know
Like
what
people who have just bought the game an hour ago to people who have been playing this game since they were born. Like,
Since they were born.
There's no skill level threshold for this stream. Like, if it was like a tournament or whatever, and you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't play on stream because there are some people who deserve more spotlight. That has a little bit more weight to it, but it's still kind of ridiculous.
Oh my
Don't
god,
worry
JP
about it.
fixed your internet.
The entire point of the open lobby, so literally anyone can play. So feel free to join in.
Whoa!
I mean, when a spot
Also
maybe
something.
opens up.
Speaking of
I mean,
spots
don't
opening up,
like.
we got 7 people
don't
in here.
like-
No, never mind, I lied. He's in here.
Yeah, it's like don't try to join when there's already 8 people, because then you'll just be disappointed.
Da, 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 da. How many people have the GG8 tag in here? Any, JP, Facade, me. Abby and Yande could have it if they wanted to.
Clearly.
Could have what?
The GG8 tag. Is it on staff?
Where did my first block go?
I'm not really fond of changing my name.
And for those guys who are wondering, after this stream, I'm probably gonna be playing Tetris with Abby, so hit me up. I mean,
Yeah.
hit up my stream, I guess.
Wait, which Tetris?
Whichever one you want.
Whichever one you want.
I prefer,
Makes sense.
not switching back to Nulpamino just yet, simply because I'm finally starting to beat the muscle memory of me, like, you know, pressing up and slamming things down and then moving it around.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
But eventually I want to go back to Nulpamino and stay there forever.
You know, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Spirit, if you're still watching the stream, where exactly did you get Skullgirls? I'm curious to see if you're from the Brawler bundle a while back or not.
Nah, I told her to buy a peer pressure and to buy.
Oh, okay.
She's from, I have a friend group back in Chicago.
What the fuck
named
is a
Down
rap?
And she was in there, even though she's not in Chicago. And I'm like, oh, who are you? And then I convinced her to buy Skullgirl. As I do.
After stream, I'll be doing Final Fantasy. Penny, if you're gonna do... What am I doing after the stream? I was gonna do something. Oh, we're going ham on Diablo, that's right.
What?
I'm pretty sure I was gonna go ham on Diablo, Swagger.
Go ham.
No, dude,
Get
you're
my-
about to fall asleep. While you have energy, do, like, cool things like playing fighting games with us in Tetris.
I can't
do, like...
play against me.
Wait, what'd you say?
I can't play against me.
You can't play against you.
No, I
can't
can't
play
play
against
against me.
Okay, well, I guess I'm running center stage because I can't
Yeah, that's
go
what I
back.
said. You can't play against you. I know, I'm messing with you.
I know.
You look cool though.
Man, I really need this freaking Minol deal. I got, like, 4 sets in my first 15 minutes, and then nothing for the next 3 hours.
Really. I've beaten it.
Come on, Lloyd.
Again.
Is this Kenji? I know the out.
Oh, that's a low. Okay, I did not think I would
got
get
out.
out fast enough. That's tricky.
Oh my god, your internet, JP. Please.
Damn. Get her out of that picture.
I was gonna do it too.
Hey, you were.
Why does that work ever? That's really cool birthday. I got my ass handed to me.
He's still jumping.
Really bad, and now I really want to play this game.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Nice.
Get it.
Watch this. That's not real.
Fine. Doesn't even have to Fuku carve me. Oh my god, my internet.
Oh my god, JP, please!
Oh
Am I
no!
I'm getting lag switched right now.
Get away. Get away.
Fine until I hit you. I didn't think you were still gonna do it.
JP's computer is biased because it just assumes JP never gets hit. So if it gets hit, it thinks that there's some sort of issue going on, so it purposely rollbacks.
Hey, JP.
What's up?
After the stream, you want to do dumb things in training mode again?
It would be interesting.
Hey JP, after I fix my stick, want to do that squiggly thing that was supposed to be yesterday?
Sure.
Aw, hell yeah.
Oh. Assistance. I need an adult.
What do you mean? Don't you want to help Crank fix his stick?
Help me fix my stick.
What?
I did it!
You mad, man?
There.
Should have done that, Luger.
I need a proper combo.
You need proper internet.
I do also need proper internet. I'll be back in proper internet later.
Wait, is this
Holy
the actual team you're gonna run? Fuku Squiggly?
Well,
Fuku
yeah,
Squiggly would be the normal
if
way.
you need a
I can,
squiggly combo.
I mean, I made an optimal corner combo for someone a long time ago, and I can link that to you. I played Fuku Squiggly.
Yes.
If I can find it, it's like really old.
You don't want to do it that way. Here we go!
Don't have internet looking.
Just because I'm on my butt computer right now, and I'll be back
Alright,
to a
cool.
better
You
computer
know what?
tomorrow.
I don't need any sort of jump inputs to ever be processed.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Games
I was
are far from
okay.
It
Okay,
can't be my
I
stick
didn't want
because
to
I play
do it anyway,
Tetris all the
just
time.
wanted
Like,
to
it can't be my stick. What's happening? Get out of here.
What the heck?
Oh, rip.
Draco, what are hitboxes? Because what I looked at wasn't a hitbox, that was a mistake.
Got him.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay.
Ouch, ouch.
Wow, quickly though.
Nice, quickly get the BS.
Get out of here. Just got canned.
Oh no! I've been hit with the overhead.
Ooh, come up.
Oh no! It spooked me.
Okay, fine.
Oh, I'm
Oh
so
my
sorry.
god! Please! I
so
hate you! I
sorry.
already confirmed into the heavy! I hate you!
I'm so sorry.
Did I get counter hit out of quick stand?
Sorry. That's really sneaky. Ah, rip.
Why are you on that side? I can't see! This is impossible.
I blocked that. I'm really upset that I didn't block.
Ah! I don't know. I guess
I
not,
switched my block to high because I'm like, alright, he's obviously gonna go overhead here. And then I just didn't. Oh, okay.
I didn't want to light anyway.
Alright, we'll do one more match. And then we'll probably end the stream.
Okay.
You would have died this video! What was the right one? It doesn't matter, I can't see anything. I'm freaking out of here. This game sucks. I literally can't see. I enjoy playing Skullgirls when I'm not watching the slideshow.
In me. My internet didn't me.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
I know it doesn't, but I don't. The Skullgirls lobbies do the thing where it puts you up against the same person over and over.
Yeah, that's kind
And
of.
I'm just gonna keep getting that, so
very
I'll pass.
That's fair.
Oh, Penny left, so I didn't get to fight anybody. That's fine.
Oh man, is this a JoJo reference?
Oh man, is this a Mojo reference? Is this a BoJack reference?
This is a banjo reference?
A
Is this
Banjo-Kazooie reference?
reference?
It's
Oh, rip.
yeah, it could be a banjo reference if Big Man has a kazooie. Got one big kazooie, if you know what
Oh
I'm
my goodness.
Are you referring to his dick?
You
print?
just.
No, I'm referring to his jumping medium kick. Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit.
Sonic's picking up Tekken.
Yes!
Picking up Raven.
Weird! Why Raven?
Why Raven indeed?
Raven's pretty cool.
If Sonic actually, if I the moment
Oh my
Sonic
God,
uploads
relax.
one Tekken video, I'm done. I'm literally just switching to Tekken. We're done.
I mean, I got Noctis now.
Oh my god, the thing that I wanted to happen, rip!
I do want to play. I do want to try Noctis. I haven't actually tried the game. Oh my god, there's so much I want to do today.
Me? I mean, I'm still popular. You get a combo, I suppose?
I really hope my stick's
Fuck.
Why is my Steam stuck on the opening Skullgirls thing? There's like 5 of them open, and I can't close
Damn,
them.
mine is actually stuck on doing that too.
I never want to experience this thing again.
Okay, they're gone.
Mine is stuck doing the same thing too.
Draco,
If
bully
you
the
just
bully.
like select them,
Big
they'll
Band
go
is
away.
slow enough without frame skip.
Bully the bully is a very funny star in Super Mario 64. Just want to fight somebody. Let my dreams.
You
not
really?
be
Okay. Okay, Oh no, it's potato! Oh man.
Potato.
No, I have to do this again.
Oh, is me the penguin?
Well,
Me the penguin?
time to play the Meow Mix.
The meow. Oh,
It's okay, I learned anti-bad attack.
Abby back in his prime.
No.
It's okay, I'll just... JP, we found the anti-band attack with
What
Fortune.
is-
I'm gonna use it against this Beowulf.
It's fine. Frank, I believe in you. You can up forward. Your stick can do it.
Oh, that's really smart.
What's up?
Liam made a D-pad
What?
that has up, like, or it's a D-pad that you can like cut into and like isolate inputs.
Really?
That's what.
So like
Pets
you
should
can
be.
have a pad that you can unbind up and then bind it to something else on the controller, so your D-pad works in every direction but up, so you don't like accidentally jump.
Oh shit. That's really cool.
That's interesting. And you can just cut it however the heck you want.
I might want that. That's interesting.
Wait,
No, wait.
that's not even making a pad. You can just do it on your D-pad.
Oh. Honey?
Yeah, you can just do it. He said he grabbed a steak knife and put his pad on a cutting board and just went to town.
Why did you not press anything for like 5 seconds?
Just put. Just,
Why'd you scale your combo to 50% immediately?
you
So
just
now you
grab
got
it,
hit.
get a
Epic!
steak, cut out the up button, then it's fine.
Why'd you immediately scale your combo to 50% with climbing assist? What are you doing?
No!
It's fine.
What
It's fine. I mean, yeah, you won, I guess. I want to play one more because I like this game.
No!
Also, I may have fixed the up forward thing.
What happened?
And if that was actually the problem, I'm really upset.
What happened?
So, I have X-Patter on, but I have it disabled because, like, obviously I don't want it to interfere with this game. But I think just literally having it on was fucking fine. If that's the problem, I guess I'm happy because it's fixed, but I'm also really upset that that's an issue in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm also really upset that I, like, did not get to fight Gruesome appropriately
Oh,
because of
God.
Oh, man.
Did it. Done diddly did it.
Wait, Penny, what are you doing right now?
Walking in circles in a Dragon Ball lobby.
Walking around
okay.
in circles.
I think like practicing Tekken movement. I'm like, that sounds like Tekken movement.
Nah, I'm just walking in circles.
That's basically.
Man, I don't
Tekken
need to practice
movement, to
Tekken.
be
I just push 1 + 2 and it does it for me.
Wow. Just like Eliza.
By the way, Rainy,
Yeah,
I sent you a message.
yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, good.
Oh, no.
No, I'm fighting
Forward
against
does
laggy
not.
anime peacock.
Laggy enemy. That's the best.
Oh no, Gohan Blanco. Finally.
Atron does not give you an excuse to get in, sir. Oh.
It's an aggressive anime peacock.
No.
Also, after that, I don't even think it's supposed to reset.
Sure. Wrong one, and I don't think that's real. Frank, can you confirm it or deny?
What? Raw what?
He just did raw SBO in my face.
Did it work?
No. Like I was actually right next to him in my face.
Die. Alright, on that note, on me finally getting a win after all day of this, my F4 is still not working. But we're gonna call it a day. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. That was the open lobby. The stream was over an hour ago. If you liked us, you can tune in for our Wednesday tournament. This Wednesday is gonna have a $50 prize pool. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a huge turnout probably. We almost always do every 4th week of the month. So tune in for that. It's gonna be a fun time. You'll see some Get Great players also usually playing. I might not be here, but we're working on the details of that on the side. But
Make sure to like and subscribe.
make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Mash that motherfucking
Mash
like
that.
button.
Smash the bright button.
Yeah. And also, just tune in for the next Get Great. Start practicing. Make sure we see you every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, and 8 p.m. GMT. See you around.
Why?